Oh, frig. I hear you, buddy. I see you. You want to go outside. I see you. Hold on. I'm coming. Okay. Okay. Rush. Testing, testes, 1, 2. Testicles 1 and 2. Is this working? My counter. This stuff in the freezer. Fuck. Okay. Now, I can wipe down my counter a little bit. Do dishes ASAP. My Sonny Jim seems like he just poured himself a drink. Okay. That's better. Freezer. I'm gonna make taco bowls. It wasn't the egg hand. I really wish I had that drawer. There's literally nothing like a full fridge. Shelf. Alright, these guys gotta eat this today. Look at that full refrigerator. Oh, it's getting me. All right, and now I need to make some slay. Sole, lole, lole. This will have to work. making Soleil water, I have pots, and so it's becoming apparent, especially over the last week, that I have to start my day with salt, and if I don't, then I have heart palpitations, and I don't like it. So I got the salt that I need in order to do it. 50% Celtic salt, 50% pink Himalayan salt, and you add so much salt you think it's ridiculous. And then you add water, and then you stir, and you look and see how much sediment is in here. That's not enough. I'm gonna have to add more salt. What we are looking for is 33% salinity. That's the ideal percentage of salt molecules to water molecules, conveniently enough for us. Water only holds so much salt, like before the water is saturated and it's just salt with water, not water with salt. The water stops dissolving rather. The water stops dissolving the salt at 33% salinity. That is conveniently exactly where we need it to be. And so what you do is you mix the salt and the pink salt and the Celtic salt. This has every mineral my body needs. This has every electrolyte. This has everything you need. Copper, selenium, silver, zinc, magnesium, potassium, sodium, calcium. It's all here. 88 plus minerals, I believe. And so what you want is a lot at the bottom. You want a good amount of sediment at the bottom. That's how you know the water is not dissolving anymore of the salt, because there's a big ass pile of salt in the bottom. And now we're gonna skim the top. I should have found a spoon. And I mean, I could do it now. I could take this now and it would be beneficial and it would work. However, you want to let the sediment, see how cloudy it is right now? You want to let this settle. And once that settles, it'll be ready to go. It takes about, I don't know, a couple hours, whatever. So I'm going to put the little top on that. And we're just going to wait. Where's my little guy? Where's my little guy? Where's my little guy? There's my little guy. So, you don't want to use metal because metal and salt plus water equal rust. It's the pink salt. It's pink, not so much brown. It's just the angle. It's all the pink stuff from the pink creatures. Girl! Ah, this is sticky. Get your ass down. My aunt decided she is coming now, so I had to go grocery shopping and pick up stuff that my aunt can eat. Stuff that she likes, plus, you know, our normal grocery trek. This has got to be dealt with. I wish I had like a basket or something to put this shit in. There's no room in the cabinet up here for this kind of crap. I mean, there is technically room, but like, didn't get marshmallows, so we'll use the marshmallow jug. That works for me. My whole fucking cabinet, don't I?
Yes, you do, Heather.
Okay, that's better. Where'd I put that? There it is. Here because those are going to get eaten with lunch. Ah, shit. Better wash it again. This will be the third time. Yeah, babe. What? Who? What do you mean? Yeah. She's not outside. Oh, no. But yes, the door is still open and I'm still using it. Can you please get these bags folded down for me, please?
Is it okay since at the store?
Yes, but fold these bags down. The answer is yes. Oh, I have no idea. Here, all these need to get broken down.
No, the Hot Wheels. Where is the Hot Wheel bag?
I don't know, baby doll. It's not in any of these bags. I don't know. It's not in any of those bags.
It wasn't.
Oh, the McDonald's bag. I don't know what you did with that bag.
I left it in the garage.
Oh, well then it's still no.
Because it's not.
No, it's still wherever you put it. Yeah, it is actually.
I put it.
I didn't touch it. All I grabbed was that metal thing out of the chair. Well, then it should still be there. No, you set it over here. You didn't even get your friends' plates and stuff in the house.
Can you shut that door?
Yep, just give me a minute. I'm getting my stuff out of there. I'm getting my stuff out of here so I can shut the door. So I got baby gates and mirrors. You'll know. Okay. So I got mirrors and I got baby gates also. Those gotta get broken down. That's gotta get broken down. This can go in here where the extra stuff goes. Okay. And now all of these need a home. I should be putting stuff in there, but what if? Homino, 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 homino. Nikki did such a good job organizing this. Oh my god, there's peanut butter. I love peanut butter. Grandpa. Yes, Money, please do that. Oh, I just love it so much when you do that. Yeah. Aw. Okay, that fits. And these are the mommy cookies, so those are somewhere else. Well, the groceries fill with killers. What are you doing, girl? Let's taste our Malden salt that we have been so excited about getting. Ooh. Salt of the Jews. Oh my God, they're pyramids. The salts are literally pyramids. Mmm. Mmm. Okay. Girl, get a room. Get a room. Where are those little tiny bowls? Money, you need to chill out, dude. Oh my God, it fits like a glove. Good job, Heather. Now I know what it is. And into my little stash of everything I need on the fly. I feel like a regular cook. The son of the cook. The son of the duck. Ooh. Yes. Let's do it. And do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it now. Let's go put away a bunch of fucking laundry, finally. How is my house so dirty when I spent so many hours like deep cleaning it just 2 days ago? It's crazy. Oh yeah, see? This is why you wait for it to settle. All the sediment and that sticks to the top. I don't know if you can really even see that because of the reflection there. See the scum on the top? It's just plant, like, not plant, but, you know, the little dead guys. That died a million years ago. Got him. I want to drink some of it right now, so I'm being impatient. I'm doing all the things I tell you not to do. And then, okay, once it's settled for 12 hours or something, you slam everything in the house. Where's... You make a little bit of water, and then once it's settled, it'll be clear. It won't be so... Hey, Mary Jones! I made Soleil water today, so you can see all the salt sediments. It will be clear once it settles, but I am impatient, so do as I say, not as I do. And then you just grab... I can't really get a teaspoon, so I'm going to do 2. From the very top. And that is like 1,000 milligrams of sodium, maybe more. I think Elliot said 2,400. Plus magnesium, all the magnesium your body needs, plus all all of your electrolytes, all of your minerals, all of the minerals that your body needs is in this. That's why I love it so much. And I've been a huge proponent of Soleil water for at least 12 years. It was before Elliot was born. 0 sugar. You put no sugar in it. No, I don't sell the jars. You just go get salt from the store and you make it yourself. It's like, it costs as much as the salt does. And then you can prevent yourself from having to buy all this crap. Yum. Put you back. Where's the tea at? Did he drink all the tea? I guess so. I forgot ice! I cannot believe I forgot my ice. Damn it. Oh, I'm so excited to go work out because I got these mirrors now. I'm going to stare at myself in the mirror and lift weights like a fucking meathead. The lid doubles as an encore. It's funny, I was just thinking, I wonder if everyone licks their lid. I know, right? I'm just a regular old musclehead. Look at me, bulking on protein or whatever. I should put some, like, of that collagen in here. Quit your bitching, dude. You're not going outside. Mm-mm. She's going, hello. She woke me up all night long. Hello. Hello. Bro, I love me some fucking key lime yogurt. I always have to buy extra key lime because Elliot steals it. Trying to quickly shove this into my stomach. I should eat yogurt more often. I don't like the smell of it. Mm-mm. Okay, let's go set the mirrors in the room. Let's find a way to put the mirrors up or whatever. Oh, my house is a wreck already. And what's crazy too is I found 3 matching mirrors, coincidentally. Oh, let me let the dog in. Come on. Orly, come on. Come on, Orly! Alright, well, I'm going to shut the door and leave you there. I found 3 mirrors that happened to match. They weren't next to each other. They were all scattered about. But I found them. And there was actually a bunch of other mirrors there too. They had like so many fucking mirrors, but they had like some mirrors that were already like put up on hangers and shit. Oh shit. Oh, you fucking asshole. One of the mirrors has sticky stuff on it. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Kim. Oh, wow. I'm actually in really good shape. Look at my body. Move, ya bitch. Trying to fucking trip me? Dude, those mirrors are cool. I haven't had full-length mirrors in my house in like ever. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna hang my clothes up so hard right now. Are you ready? Yeah, she thought she was gonna get out there. Oh, I forgot the OG period. Yes. Watch out. Oh, no, no. Oh. Okay. Break free from your prison. Remote. Had to sleep with the remote last night. Let's just do this. Had to fucking use the tape, didn't I? I guess it's not so. The curse of the blue tape. But That guy is just like some scummy, like, home builder. Where's my lappy toppy? My lappy toppy. I got my Ray-Bans and my flippy floppies. Oops, did it wrong again. Hinge it again. Dude, Tucker Carlson is really, really, really successfully propagandizing the people. And it's time to save America. Perez's family speaks out. Oh yeah, Perez Hilton. I forgot about that. Please, Lord. Oh. Okay, let's listen to other people's drama.
I'm Christina P. And with me is Duncan Trussell today. Anything new? What's going on? Just anything at all?
Usual stuff. What about you? Anything going on?
No, not in the slightest. Everything's totally the same as it's always been. Listen, I did want to talk to you, Duncan. Duncan, you may have noticed that Tom and I have not been podcasting together for the last few months.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Then you may have seen some stories.
I thought it was bullshit. That was misinformation.
Clearly. But I just wanted to let you know, and the other staff members here, that the rumors are true, that your daddy and I are divorcing, but it's not your fault. And it's not your fault, guys, in the booth. And that we still love each other very much. We're just going to live in separate homes. But we're still your mommy.
You were bringing up serious divorce PTSD from when I was 10, Christina. It's brutal.
Girl.
I like Duncan Trussell.
Yeah, look, I just want to formally address it to the audience. Yes, Tom and I are divorcing. And it is extremely sad. It's, sorry. I don't know if I'm going to credit it. It is very sad. That being said, we have tried to work it out for several years for the sake of our children and our family. And we gave it all we could, but we just couldn't work things out. We are no longer a couple, but we make the children a priority. And,
Oh, all these hangers is getting me hard.
look, we had 20 amazing years together, and that's a really good run, I think, in marriage. 20 years together,
and I think the rest of these hangers are going to go downstairs.
We created this. We have comedy creators.
And I'll cut that downstairs and deal with it all downstairs.
But I wanted to address the audience specifically because we've been through a lot together. For those of you that have listened to us since the very beginning.
Ooh, she's really trying not to cry.
We've been through Tom and I getting married and living in Silver Lake and being two great comics. We've been through births and deaths, tragic accidents, cancer, COVID, all the things. And I want you to know that I'm still your mom, and I'm still here, and we will survive. We will get through this bullshit like we have gotten through everything else in life. This is just an unfortunate thing. But we're going to be okay. Tom and I are, just so everybody knows, like, We are amicable. This is not an ugly divorce. Like, we're cool, dude. We met as kids.
I can't wait to work out. I'm so
So,
excited.
you know,
I'm not allowed to work out
changes.
until I finish my
It's
laundry, though.
just one of those things. And I just also want to say to people who are, because I haven't really looked at social media, but from what I've understood, some people are taking teams like Team Christina or Team Tom. Please don't do that.
Why not?
There's no need to do it, number one.
Yeah, but we hate him.
We hate each other. We have a family.
Yeah, you have to, but we don't.
And,
You gotta raise kids with him. We don't.
teams.
We can hate him all we want. Thank
He's gonna
you.
host the show when he can, 'cause
He's a
filming
scumbag, and you know
on
it.
television right now.
And you're gonna realize it even harder the further away from him you get.
And we're still gonna have a good fucking time. Because we ain't dead yet, right, Duncan Trussell?
That's right.
And you know something? Fucking cancer couldn't kill me.
No.
You think a dude's gonna fucking take me out?
No.
That's what's up, bitch.
Boom.
So, there you go. Wow. It's out, and I feel free because it's been some time coming, and I hate not being transparent.
Can I plug my dates?
That was amazing.
That was amazing.
That was amazing.
What you just did was amazing.
Stop. I'm embarrassed. Let me
You shouldn't be.
No, I'm gonna regroup. Let's just start with the opening clip. This is
Well done.
thanks.
What's going on?
He's wearing Gucci everywhere. He's got Rolexes, Porsches.
He smells like I would swoop in on Christina if that happened.
Oh, his land.
I'm bringing him nothing to this.
Don't buy my fucking stand!
Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura.
Where's my Julette?
We're getting wet because it's the divorce episode.
Oh my god.
Fucking my life is a garbage fire. Let's smoke some cigarettes and get
This
drunk
and
dominoes. Who gives a shit?
over here.
Dates up. Oh yeah.
Oh my god, like,
Wow.
by the way, like, what a relief to finally be like, yeah, I started smoking again because I'm getting a fucking divorce.
Yeah. You're allowed. And I'm allowed because I'm in your vicinity.
That's
So,
right.
Can I
Oh, sorry, yeah.
ladder there?
Well, I want to tell you guys, people have been really supportive, and that's really great. And they're like, you should just take care of yourself. You gotta take care of yourself. And I'm like, yeah, I wake up, I take Prozac. I eat one.
We said take care of yourself, not fucking turn into a zombie.
I drink
Perfect.
wine, and then I rip darts. That's my diet.
Perfect.
But I've lost like 10 pounds. It's been really good.
No, you divorce. When you leave a bad husband, you just the weight melts away.
Divorce is cheap.
That's what happened to me. I left my husband and I lost 100 pounds in like 6 months.
Oh, God. It's just.
And it was just because the stress of the constantly fighting, it was over
Cancer.
and it was relieving.
Divorce, bro. And like, how long was it? 3 years? This is like a 3-year span to go through like the most horrific shit.
Yeah.
People are like, moving's hard. That's the hardest thing you'll ever do.
Fuck off! Try getting your balls chopped off.
Well, I will tell you. I mean, you understand. Listen, and also the reason I wanted you here specifically today is like, I mean, you're my family. Like literally, I'm the godmother of your 4 children.
That's right.
And the Trussells have been there. Cry again.
Cry.
I know. I was just. You guys have really been there for me, and I just want to like thank you. And, like you guys were there for like one of the hardest days that I had to deal with, and I'll never forget that. Like Duncan was there and Aaron, and it was like my birthday dinner, and I was just like losing my shit, and Aaron and I were like, Duncan, go get cigarettes.
Right, you sent me out.
I sent you out for smokes. And I was like, I'm so grateful that you guys were there at that point, because
Well, you're family.
Yeah.
Truly. Like, we're family.
I know,
My kids
dude.
love you.
I know, and I love them. And I'm happy you're here for this, and
Honored that you invited me in. I mean, this
Yeah.
is an intense episode, huh? This is,
yeah, Mom's drinking and smoking on this episode. I haven't done that in a while. Well, I've
Right.
smoked, not drinking alcohol in a while.
yeah. I mean,
She's gonna get
just
it.
that, you know,
She gonna
you knew
get
that
you.
you were gonna have to do that
Eventually.
and here it is.
Thank you. Oh, my makeup's all fucked up now.
Yeah.
I mean, you.
Not right now, but yeah, I can get you guys some cake in a little bit. You know what I just realized? Elliot needs to eat.
Oh, I'll call him in.
Yep, tell him to come in.
Garage.
Hmm?
He's in the garage.
Okay, yeah, tell him to come on in and get some food. Shit. What time is it? I got Elliot on my food schedule. His little body needs more calories than that. Hey, Elliot. Oh. Okay.
I heard him talking to someone.
I'll holler for him. Elliot! I'm making a peanut butter and jelly because it's quick. Maybe enough fluff and nutter that'll make him happy. You can sit in front of the AC, go for it. Elliot was supposed to be playing inside. He said he was going to go fetch you guys and then come inside. So, yeah. I was going to call his watch. My watch is upstairs too. Elliot! You need to come and eat! I think they're at Elijah's. Sounded like they were at Elijah's from where he was yelling. I need a project chick. Get me a hood rat bitch. Where the hell did that come from? She's a silly girl. Did you see her tower I got her? In the corner over there?
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
Can I play Minecraft on the computer?
No, I'm gonna use it.
Oh, what you making?
I'm making Elliot a lunch.
What's that?
Fluff and nutter.
You make me some?
Yeah, you can have one too.
Yay! Hang on. Is that? Is Levi in here?
Yes, and you need to come and eat. I made you fluff and nutter.
I want some fluff and nutter.
I will make you one too.
Yay.
Wait, here. Okay, you got water? That's perfect. I was just gonna say, what do you have to drink? And if you don't have anything, I am out of plates. Completely out of plates. You guys have dirtied up all my stuff.
Whoa. Okay, dude.
You can have a sandwich and then you can have some cake.
Yay. Come
Hold on, I'm making him a sandwich too, baby.
I'm having one of these with them.
Yes, you can have one. That's what they're there for.
They're mine. Are those yours or did I use? They're mine.
They're ours. We just
Grab
got
one.
them. You can have one.
I have those same exact things at my house.
You do?
Yeah.
I guess, you know, friends good think of good things, you know? Like-minded people think of the same cool things.
These are really good.
Yeah.
Sure? about the thing?
Elliot, you're not allowed to do trades.
What?
You're not allowed to sell. You're not allowed to swap.
He found
So
a ring and
it's his then.
See? No, he found it with my metal detector, so technically.
No.
No, I didn't.
This was mine. Oh, well,
Elliot.
actually, Elijah found it.
Elliot.
Yeah, and he gave it to me.
Elliot.
He said you can have it.
Yeah.
Elliot, don't try and finagle. You got so many treasures and you get stuff all the time. You have to distribute some of the blessings.
You good?
It dropped.
On your big toe?
No. But it does look like that, right?
Yeah. How come
Do you want creamy or crunchy? Peanut butter.
I want peanut butter.
You don't want peanut butter?
No thanks.
What? What's a fluff and nutter sandwich?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
She's literally bouncing on.
I'm gonna go ahead and cut 2 pieces of cake for you guys, okay?
I also need some water.
Go get your cup out of the garage.
Not in the garage.
There's like 3 cups in the garage. I don't have any more cups. I'm just out of everything. Everything needs to be washed right now because of all the kiddos yesterday.
We're splitting the chair. I'm on one side, you're on the other.
I'm just gonna go grab a water cup from the. You're out of water?
I have water. I just don't have any cups clean right now. Here, I got one. Oh, wait. Yeah, go ahead.
Here.
No, let him stop, baby. Go eat your sandwich. I cut you 2 pieces of cake, okay? Elliot, don't be a menace. He's gonna be a menace anyways, I can tell. Damn, I want one of these things, but they give me heartburn.
It's because I opened the door. What? I'm just tripping on dumb water bottle.
Ooh.
Did you get a cup?
No, there's none in there.
Oh,
There was.
hold on.
On the little stand. In our garage.
Here, I got him a cup. Oh, yes. Go ahead and take one right there. Elliot, there's some in the fridge.
Sunny D.
Don't take one of those, they're warm still. We'll just wait on that.
I don't care.
Everything is still warm. Everything is still warm, actually.
Sunny D.
Look, I'm on the outside or inside.
All right.
Oh, outside for this side, inside for that side, inside, up, down, up, down.
All right, I'm gonna go upstairs.
God, it's not little chunks.
Eat your sandwich first. Elliot Marshall.
That's your middle name? What's your last? Your name is Elliot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am actually amazed at how you're holding it together.
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah, totally. I mean, these things are
Yeah.
these are things you're getting these, like, if you want to, like, and maybe it's spiritual bypass to convert it into some kind of spiritual analysis.
That's why you're here, dude.
But if you look at the 2 great, what you're being taught right now from the universe is one of the hardest lessons and the most difficult things to learn, which is change, the reality of change.
And being
Nobody wants
alone.
we all know change happens, but when you get the extreme changes like this, that it's like this bubble pops, like this bubble where
Elliot,
and now
he's
you're
not gonna
living
listen to that.
reality as it is,
Unfortunately.
versus just some kind of fantasy.
Just don't let him have your food and ignore him.
For most of my adult life is different now. And what's that gonna look like?
2 decades.
Bro, I mean, look, and I love Tom, and I will love him forever.
You
He's
say
just
that
one
now
of my
until you start to see some of the shit he does.
I learned so much from him.
Yeah.
And, you know, we grew up together.
Yeah.
And also you guys, the audience, have grown up with us. You know, you grow up with somebody and then,
People changes.
yeah, it just changes. What are you going to do? Everybody changes. I changed tremendously after having cancer.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a total awakening. I completely realigned everything inside of me, emotionally, spiritually, physically. I'm rearranged.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, it is a lot to go through at once, and it feels surreal. Like I don't even think it feels.
Just do not give him any of those sandwich, okay?
Thinking about this right now, I'm like, am I really on the podcast?
Is it a
right now?
dream?
Yeah.
Is it some kind of terrible dream you're gonna wake up from? What the fuck? I was doing some podcast with an asshole talking about divorce.
I know, and you know, nobody gets married thinking they're gonna get a divorce, and Tom and I had no intention of it. Clearly.
Right. I was there. I remember when I came to your place. This is the first time I did YMH. He had like a weightlifting set
Outside,
in front of your
in
house
Redondo.
outside in Redondo.
Yeah.
Just this little table, and then you guys, it just exploded into this one of the top podcasts.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
What a fun ride. I'm like, you know, and I give credit to Tom. Actually, it starts with Joe, because Joe suggested to Tom we should start a podcast. He's like, oh, I saw your wife at the Comedy Store. She's funny. You guys should do a show, do a podcast. And then Tom came home and he goes, we should do a podcast. And I go, what's a podcast? And, you know, God love him. He went and bought like a soundboard, like the first rinky-dinky soundboard, 2 microphones. And if you go, it's on YouTube, I think the early days in Silver Lake. And we're newlyweds. And we're cool. We got married with $200 between us.
Did Elliot just go outside? Tell him that his mom said he needs to sit down and eat right now.
And we have a beautiful family.
He is not allowed to play outside until he's done.
And it's okay. Nothing lasts forever. 20 years is a long time
Oh my God.
to be with somebody.
It is
Don't let money out.
insane that statistically.
Okay,
No.
I'll holler for him out the window. Elliot! Elliot, you need to come home now! You are not allowed to play until you're done eating.
Should I get Mountain Dew?
There aren't any Mountain Dews.
I mean, beer.
No, they're in the fridge. They just got put in the refrigerator, so they're still all warm. I told Elliot not to get one either.
I know.
How quickly time moves.
Okay, well, you need to eat.
Like just yesterday. Like time doesn't
I don't
exist.
care.
Yeah, you can have one.
Look at those Pixies Vans. Those were my most favorite shoes.
Thank you.
You're welcome, but that's it.
Yeah, he's got his cat back there, the red band cat.
Oh my gosh, both little white shirts are together again. It's been so long.
Oh, we didn't even talk about my potential suitor.
I mean, I'm sure one of many, right?
Listen, hold on, let me play
Don't
this
even
other
joke
thing
about
from
getting with Bobby.
Bobby
That's
before we
gross.
Go on, he submitted this video.
Hello and good evening. Tonight, my most gracious sister will be making ramen noodle. Have a good day.
Yeah, it's really nice, right? It's flattering.
Yeah.
Let's see, but here's the deal. I gotta be honest too.
Elliot Marshall!
Priority, clearly, like my priority is my sanity and my children at the moment.
I'm getting really irritated, baby. Eat your food so you can go play outside so that my house has nobody in it.
International dick alert, and I was flooded with like every dick. Like an alert for dicks. I should stay single. And you know, I have to say it is flattering. I barely, yeah, I'm not fucking there yet.
It's gotta be a jungle of dicks in your DMs.
Dude. Yeah. I mean, I didn't. Okay, actually, that's not true. I did know that Bobby Lee liked me because I'll tell you a little story about he and I, like, a million years ago. The very first time I ever did stand up was in the belly room at the Comedy Store. And I was so.
Are these
fucking
dirty?
You know that first set where you're like, I'm gonna
No.
die. I mean, today's the drums.
Oh, okay.
And I was taking shits. Like, I had so many diarrhea shits. Like, that whole day, you just shit all day. So your first set. And actually, the first 7 years I had diarrhea. Anyway,
Still out there.
so I was sitting on the couch in the green room, and And in comes Bobby Lee, and he sits down next to me, and he starts like trying to chat me up. You know, he's like, "Oh hey,
Elliot, you better be eating, brother.
I'm so sorry. I tell him like I'm so nervous. I have to go take a shit."
I don't want to hear any. It's just excuses, though. Okay.
So sweet. So I do.
Okay, but that's irrelevant. Eat quickly and go back out.
The whole context because I want to know how strong of a.
Okay, Elliot, but you haven't eaten all day.
Let's look.
Ow, motherfucking cocksucker! You knew that was there. Elliot, sweetheart, close the door. Don't let money out, please. Elliot, I need you to eat calories, honey.
My stomach is hurting from the food.
Well, then you don't need to go play.
It's so full.
Okay, well, you don't need to go play if your stomach is hurting
My
then.
pooping is
Please don't leave the door open.
Okay,
All right, go out and play. Just drink water. Take water with you. Take that water bottle with you. Drink it. Don't waste it.
Like Roy Troy, like I have my own like.
Yeah, he owns a food shop.
Yeah.
He owns a food shop. You are right.
Oh, it fucking hurts so bad.
Like I have one called coconut cupcakes.
Soy boy, you're soy
Maybe
boy.
did that. So dumb. Oh, put this in the bathroom.
No, I agree.
Still cool.
I agree with you.
Okay, here's the deal. If Connor cheated on her and she was single,
No.
I could think I could swoop in, do like a fucking little bird.
Absolutely not.
Little bird.
No.
That was phenomenal.
Well, is that true?
Well, so here's what's true.
Socks.
I have dated one Asian. I don't know
I
where
need
they
to go
got
through my
Asians
socks
from, then
and organize them all.
I almost married the Asian guy before Tom, but you know, it happened. But yeah, I mean, look, I don't have a type. Like, do you have a physical?
No.
Yeah, but Bobby Lee is gross.
Yeah. No.
Like the worst of the
It's
worst.
the
You
person,
never,
it's the whole person.
Right.
like the most gross guy ever.
That's kind of weird, isn't it? Because
It's like,
the type thing, like with the physical
My thigh-high
appearance,
socks.
yeah.
that becomes
Okay.
irrelevant at
We
some
have
point.
finished
So fast.
the
So
laundry,
I'm
sort
sure
of.
you dated like really attractive zeros, and after a while, you're like, you suck. Like your brain.
It's incredible how dangerous symmetry can be because you know what I mean. Like anyone could be under that beautiful symmetry. Anything could be under
Yeah.
that. You know. And also, like you were saying, people fucking change.
Yeah.
That's the.
Oh my
That's
god,
the
this is
main
so
point
cool. Oh my
Yeah.
clothes. Oh my god.
People reincarnate during
So
life.
excited.
And
Absolutely.
suddenly you're like with somebody who is just starting a new incarnation, and it's not the person that person seems to have died.
Yes.
It's fascinating.
Well, that's so true because I don't think I'm the same person I was 5 years ago with everything that's happened to me, or even cellularly. Don't we regenerate every cell every 7 years in our
Yeah.
body? I don't know. It's like probably not true.
It is true.
It's true.
Well, I
That's
mean,
true.
of course. I mean, we've known comics. Like, remember Ari when he was a dick?
Oh
He
yeah.
sucked. Like 20 years ago, he was
Yes.
such a dick.
Yeah,
And now
he
he's
went through
the
a
best.
poisonous phase. I remember poisonous Ari.
Yeah.
Versus wonderful Ari. It just happens. I mean, this is raising kids.
That changes you.
When you watch your child's personality
Yeah.
change over the course of a year into like sometimes a great person, sometimes what appears to be some kind of hell race. You know, you see how transient
Yeah.
identity is.
Yeah.
Not to mention physical form. It's
I know.
wild.
It is wild.
Yeah.
Well, also shout out to Ari because when I was in England and Francis Foster, I was in a pub in London when that TMZ article broke, and I was so grateful to be with friends. Like,
Yeah.
what are the chances that A, I was out of the country, fucking great, and B, amongst like like a real friend, like Ari's been in our lives forever.
Forever.
And now he's awesome. He's not a shithead anymore.
No.
And it was like the best company to have, and I really appreciate Ari being there.
Okay, so you're in Europe. So like, and
I'm in
again,
Europe.
these are the kinds of things that do make me wonder about reality, or do make things seem unreal. Which is, what are the odds that somehow you'd be out of the country? Thank God.
Thank God.
With a comedian we've been with forever.
Yeah.
I mean, all these.
Oh my
things
god,
that
I'm so glad to get this crap off of my cabinet.
Crazy.
But it's like it does feel that way that I'm being divinely you know,
Yeah.
there's always rhyme and reason.
Yeah,
for
well,
these
God's probably been telling you to leave that
I'm
fucking
telling you, I
turd
know
sandwich
after
for
cancer,
years, and you just were like,
I
oh,
had
man, I
my,
love him.
the awakening and everything. I was like, my life is about to fucking change. Something is brewing. This is a huge realignment.
Yeah.
And it is, and it sucks. It fucking sucks. I mean, these have probably been the darkest years. The last 3 years have been the darkest years of my life.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
now
what?
they're clearing up because
Yeah.
you're going to leave that nastiness.
All these things sort of piled on top of each other to the point where you just you become strangely optimistic, not because stuff is so dark, but because there does seem to be some kind of divine plan. Apparently, at this point in your life, you are ready to learn these things, and so they come to you, and you learn them, and or you don't.
That's right.
You repeat the thing.
You
until
get the opportunity to learn it,
You're
I'm in
given
a
the chance.
place of reinventing myself or reassessing myself, where you're like, okay, I said, what happened last time?
Good job,
This
Heather.
was good,
Proud of
this
you.
was good.
You did it.
How did
You have
things
so many
go
hangers right
sideways?
now.
You look at your
God,
plate
that's so
in a
sassy.
relationship. You do an autopsy.
All the dirty laundry.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah. And how do I not want to receive the next 20 years?
right.
It's hard. It's the work of being human, and like I know that I was given this crazy life for a reason, and I'll make sense of it. I'll make something good of it, you know, because I'm not gonna fucking lay down and just
There we
die
go.
it.
We'll put the internet on the flower of life, so then maybe it doesn't murder me in my sleep.
Is that what it is?
Well, it's the bardo. Tibetan Buddhism. And also, you just described, by the way,
Okay.
Yes, 100%.
obviously you have physically died, but this is death. This is an ending. You know, when a relationship ends, I had a therapist to explain this to me.
Please.
So, when there's a relationship, third entity, a couple creates like a third, not a literal entity, but there's a being, a sort of
It's an energy.
a quality that.
Man, I have not looked at myself like
This is
this in
a
so
living
long.
spirit that is there. So when a
Yes.
relationship ends, that thing dies. It perishes. So it is grief. It is
It's
the
working.
death of this, that thing that, you know, as my therapist said, that won't ever appear. That
It's
only appears between two
working.
people. It'll never appear again. It could be a different thing or a better thing.
All right.
That thing.
That's all I needed.
Gone. And so that is grief. And that is death. And again, you have to go through that. Everything was darker. Everything was, when I had cancer, a shadow.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that's the bardo in between, the background in between phases of your life. It's just this in between place that you find yourself, and it's the way you react is the way you react. Sure, you're eating pizza and smoking, whatever. But
Every day.
Give me a break.
I know, I could be doing
I wanted the barbell and the mirrors to be as wide as the barbell is, so I fucking nailed it.
Have a nervous breakdown for
so
I
proud of
do it.
myself.
I would cry when the kids were at school, or or Tom takes them and I have.
Yeah.
Can you
tears
fucking
and-
believe this is my life?
and- You're right, it's a grief. And
I can't believe this.
this was a huge part of our relationship, because this was actually what we did in private, is have these funny little dumb conversations. And what if we just talked about farting and weird stuff on a show, and then it just kind of snowballed. But we had a wonderful world for many years together. So fun, so silly, and just I mean, I got nothing but like great memories. of
Regenerative.
that.
All these things grew out of it. I mean, you know, not just this show or his show, but like, look at all the shows on this podcast. Like all of these, like, just it created all these sparks, and it's so beautiful. That's so beautiful. And those aren't dead. Those are still around. You know, and I don't know, maybe I'm being a little too severe in the whole death thing. I mean, that's how I look at it. Like, you know, anytime a relationship ends, or it's just, it's like, it's so strange. It's like you're sharing this dream together,
Dude,
and then suddenly
I
go into different
am
dreams,
so fucking happy right now.
different universes.
I know.
So trippy.
It is wild. Like
Yeah.
we
the middle of
managed
the room.
we vacation together with our children in London. We're not at each other's, like we are still a family in many regards. Like he and I have such a good rapport from being together for 20 years. Like
So
there's
cool.
no, you know, he's my family. He's always gonna be my family. But I did like one time I looked over at him and I was like, oh, that's so weird. Like you're not my husband anymore. And for 20 years you've been calling somebody its title.
I need like shorts, but not like
And then just like
short shorts, but also not baggy shorts.
can't even understand the change. It's just so severe.
I guess those will work. It's just kind of warm.
When you're like, doesn't your brain actually sort of like neurons make connections? Like there's a physiological component to a relationship. So when you do your brain's still wired for that other reality.
Yes.
Maybe that's what produces that dream-like state.
Yeah.
Your brain's like, this isn't real. This isn't what's happening.
You can't see me in the mirror, right? Shit.
For a lot of like when your relationship was coming to a close. Just I think it was just dissociating. Like I was out of my body for a lot of this time, and then now I'm finally back into it. I mean, kind of just because the news is out, it's like, oh, okay, now this is reality, and I can settle into this new normal, or we can start to configure what parenthood's going to look like. What's our day to day going to look like? What what's our relationship going to look like? And thankfully, he and I
Always get the extra small instead of the small, Heather. It's annoying. I'm like in between extra small and small. So like sometimes small fits. Sometimes extra smalls fit. And sometimes extra smalls are very, very small. AC, crank that bitch. Angle it. I woke up last night to puddles of water all over my floor. That was fun.
divorce, and as yeah, like I didn't want to be my mother who was like, your father is piece of shit. Your father is a piece of shit. And I'm like, why? My kids are half of Tom.
Okay, let's get the fan. That's right, Christina. Never shit on your co-parent.
Because you're sparing your children the misery of your suffering.
Yeah.
My mother was so bad at shielding me from her animosity towards my father, and it just destroyed me.
Okay.
Call your father, the child support it needs to happen. And then you're like, night, I call my dad, where's the child support?
Really? Mom made you bill collect?
Yeah, bitch.
Child support?
Yeah, bitch. Eddie, does that sound like familiar? Did you have to do that too? Of course.
Like sneak it in. Just like talking about like, oh, give me some more money. I'll just like
Same. Yeah.
I can't.
But, of course, but I'll tell you something else. When I lost my financial aid, that training helped me.
Yo.
Going to the financial aid officer.
He's outside
And
playing.
you cry and you tell him a story. And da, 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 and I was like,
And that's it. Only one for each of you guys, okay? You got it? You can just grab it and hold it in your hand. Don't let crumbs fall. Okay, back to what I was doing. My phone is dying. It was on the charger at some point. What did I do with it? Are you guys going to do the water guns? Well, I vote water guns. Okay. Alright. I can't believe, like,
Betrayed me with my dad. Well, what was your parents' divorce?
see, this is why mirrors are dangerous, because they, like, trap you into, like, looking at yourself like vanity, and they turn you into a fucking, like, Manny. Ugh.
I'm telling you,
I got one of those is actually going to go in Elliot's room. I'm just using it for now. One of them will end up in Elliot's room.
I didn't realize I was doing it. I remember telling Aaron, like, they'll get back together.
Yeah.
They're gonna get there. They'll get back together. And I realized, oh my God, I used to do that with my parents. Oh my God, I'm actually going back to like that. Your first like realization of like, yeah, you know, relationships don't last sometimes.
Yeah.
Things change. People split up, but it sounds like you guys first time you my dad. Like my
I don't like this soft floor shit. I know that.
Stayed, like we would go visit him in the summer. We'd have to go to the airport. In some like in those days.
I don't want you guys drinking a bunch of sodas, Elliot.
Airport employee, they take you and put you in essentially a fucking closet with the other divorced kids.
Stop.
I swear to God, you'd sit.
Because they fly, your mother had to essentially, like, you're flying a minor.
You're flying a minor.
So, yeah.
You end up in a room with like divorced kids, getting shit toys, and everyone's like depressed. And then, yeah, you fly to visit your dad. So I was like after the divorce, my year got broken up into school year with mom, summer with dad,
Yeah.
and so that was weird.
Yeah, it is. That's really the goal here, is to keep our kids' lives.
I've been doing it right this whole time.
You know, seamless as possible.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part with all of this stuff. It's like they don't need to suffer because we failed at this.
Right.
And my parents got married and remarried fucking 2, 3. I'm on my dad. I haven't even met my latest stepmother. She's younger than me, and I don't even know what the fuck it is. But like, it's such a nightmare, because if you've grown up in it, you know how sad it is, and how. But the thing I've learned is
Oh, I can't wait to get all the rug stuff up here.
kids can tolerate that stuff as long as you're not talking shit about the other parent.
Right.
That this is the key, and to not be resentful and not let the failure of a relationship destroy you. Because I've known so many women, like of my mother's generation, and I think even my mother's divorce just annihilated her.
Yeah.
She could not recover from this idea that my father was her savior, her way out of Hungary. They got married at 18, 19. They escaped from Hungary together. She saw him as her father, I think, as everything. So when they split, she was completely broken. And there was no therapy back in the 80s.
Right.
You know, she was from an old country. She just listened to Edith Piaf and, I don't know, ate frozen yogurt and cussed about my dad a lot. So they also didn't have resources to. I'm in therapy a lot. Like we're double, triple time.
Yeah, this is modern parenting.
Yeah.
Because this shit was not going on during the divorce that we went through. That was not happening. It was like
Like having to like squeeze my thighs to try and engage my inner thighs hurts. But at least I can do it now.
Which is so like.
Did your mom do that?
What?
Your mom did it?
I mean, look, this is. Yeah, I don't know if she would have.
Wait, your dad's dead, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because we can talk. I mean,
Yeah,
did
we
he
can.
cheat on her and then she flipped out?
You want to hear a crazy story?
Always.
So.
Oh, okay, I quit.
I don't think I've ever talked about this in this podcast.
Great, let's do it. Can I have some more wine, please, with some ice in it? Can I have some more
vodka, please?
Yep.
Uh,
I like mine Florida style.
look, I just want to say,
Florida
Yeah.
style. Is that really what it's called? Florida style? Wine with ice in it? Because I like to
You know,
drink
people
ice
change.
in my wine.
you know, people go through phases, people change, people get whatever. There you go. Everybody goes through
Yeah,
like the
so I
phase-
am
phase.
using
I'm
my
still
glutes
getting
only.
to
I'm
say
not
this,
using
I
my
love
back. I'm
parents
keeping
so
my
much,
back
they're
straight.
good parents.
But what I was doing, and that I was not
what I-
previously able to do before, was so I've got hypermobility or whatever. So my knees, they want to go like back like this, like an ostrich. So I have to force my legs to be in the right place, not where they want to go. And so if I was standing here like doing it the way I want to, my knees would be like all the way back here, you know, and that's just not right. So I have to bend my knees a little bit, just a little bit, just so that if they do bend, they don't bend that way. Because I've had that happen where like my knee got bent backwards because I landed and then my knee, it was bad. Can't even remember which. It was a really long time where I had one of my calf muscles was smaller than the other, but now I've pretty much healed the injury from just strengthening the muscles and stuff. But what I've figured out that I could do.
Heather,
Yeah.
Elliot threw some of his chocolate cake out of your car.
What?
He wrote a P on the window and then a small flat on the.
Okay, thank you, Levi. Elliot Marshall. Hey, babe. I don't like how that kid was like, oh, he's in trouble. Hey, Elliot. Please go wipe that up. Clean it up because it's Daddy's car. Yeah, there you go. Don't be doing destructive shit, Elliot. You're showing your friends that we destroy our own things, and that's not how we behave. Don't listen. Don't let Elliot show you what rules are around here. Ah! Yeah, can you come clean up your food? The dog is getting into it. You leave that food alone. Don't touch it. There's chocolate there. Oh my god, you guys, I'm gonna fucking snap. No. I wonder why it smells like bleach. That's unnerving. Anyways, so what I discovered is because of the way I have to hold my knees in order to prevent them from hyperextending, if I tighten my glutes, so I'm like squeezing my glute muscles, it causes automatically kind of my knees to shift outward. So if I kind of prevent my knees from going too far out and like hold that in and like control where my knees are, when I go to do this thing, it activates all of this right here. So like I don't usually this never gets any activation. My muscles have learned how to compensate for one another. And so I'll get like really strong muscles in like two places. Like the muscle right here is like huge and it makes my legs look super strong, but it's just this muscle on both sides. And that's the muscle that keeps my knees from hurting.
Out way later, about why the divorce happened. Is and this is a story I heard and it came from my mom, not my dad, which is one of the
I don't
things
like
that-
how this thing gets wrinkly on this floor.
Is that my father knew every detail of what happened, and my mom, she wasn't as cruel as your mom was, but she definitely wasn't like nerfing her feelings about
Nerfing.
Yeah.
What a great term.
Yeah.
Did you come up with that?
No, but
That's so clever.
she was like very open about like you know, my dad and all of his issues and child support and such. But yeah, as the story goes, my father unexpectedly came home from a work trip. Classic.
Is that the beginning of old school?
Yes.
My dad left for a gallon of milk, a loaf of bread, a pack of cigarettes, and never came back.
Apparently,
I thought it was, I didn't realize it was like a
came
joke
home
until I was
to
like
my mother
30.
on the couch, and I don't know if they were fucking or just I don't know what was happening there, but I don't want to know. With a priest.
Stop. The Catholic one.
No, I think this is Episcopalian.
Stop. Are they allowed to fuck?
No, you're not supposed to fuck married people or Episcopalian priest. No one's supposed to be fucking married people.
But can they
especially
fuck
not a priest?
But can't they fuck in general, Episcopalians? Or
It gets worse, you know. Yeah, Episcopalians.
sorry, I don't know why I care about
It's
that
important to
detail.
know. No, it's important.
horrible. Thanks, Josh.
Episcopalians, thank you so much. So this is again.
What? Was he in the outfit? Did he have his collar on? How did he know?
Well, this is how he knows. This is how he knew. And I might be warping some things here, but you see, my father, and you know, when divorce is happening, when relationships are ending, especially with kids, you do try to fix it.
Yes.
All kinds of things. And I remember as a kid,
Good God.
realizing I didn't know they were getting divorced, but suddenly my dad wasn't there as much, so in one of the what I think was an attempt to make the marriage work, you know, they dove into religion, and I remember they started getting into this thing called De Caloris, which is some kind of Episcopal, I don't know what, some Episcopal thing. My father, who was not really a religious man, actually started going to church with us and my mom, and like it was wild because my dad was always the one who was like rolling his eyes at prayers at dinner and stuff, and like and I think it was the priest at that thing that my dad went to that ended up banging my mom, and my dad walked in on that, and then as the story goes, went to his car, retrieved a shotgun that he used for quail hunting, went into the house intending to, I think, kill my mom and the priest and himself, and the gun jammed, thus proving the power of God protecting the priest. Like, you know what I mean? And then all of us, the gun jammed, and it didn't work. And so he just went and got in his car. I think my brother and myself were at my aunt's house at the time, and had no idea that like the
Hey, Elliot.
the coin was spinning. The coin was spinning.
Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you for a second?
I can't even eat my cake anymore because I kept shooting when I said stop and don't shoot.
I think
me,
maybe it was.
And now he's ruined my cake.
Hey, take a moment.
He's ruined my cake now, and now
Elliot,
I can't even
Elliot,
eat my
Elliot,
slice.
Elliot,
I only
there's
had
more
one
cake.
bite out of it.
the
That's
cake
why
that
I didn't even have a bite.
The cake that's all over your face. The cake that you put all over Daddy's car. Which is what I came here to talk to you about.
Put the thing, and I was like, no, I ain't eating this, and I threw it, and it just so happened to hit the car.
So you throw cake around? Elliot, are you gonna be nice? Hey, be nice. Do not shoot each other in the face. God damn it, these fucking boys. Ooh, my legs feel like jello. Jello, jello. I'm gonna get a piece of cake. Cake, 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 cake. Damn, Heather. You fucking did this shit, girl. How do you do that? How are you so good at everything you care enough to try? It's a good thing I'm good at stuff, because I sure do fumble an awful lot. Case in point. Come to me, lesbian go. Oh fuck, I forgot I had a microphone on. Oh fuck. I am dehydrated. Hey! Easy. Oh my god.
Spiritual crisis awakening I had after cancer taught me that, oh, this is the soul's purification. Like, all these things are just, yeah. All of this stuff is going to clean out your early trauma, your life trauma, and you're going to be a clean, I see it as like a spiritual brush coming in and like cleaning out the stuff you learned as a kid to survive, like those survival ways of being. And then now I'm so lucky that I get to go into the next part of my life with that stuff kind of cleared up, and hopefully I'll make different choices and lead a more aligned
She's
life.
literally saying everything I say.
Because you're like, yeah, that life was good for
For
a good
real,
time.
Elliot,
Yeah,
chill.
listen, 20 years, the time was amazing. And like I said, very productive.
What is these
Learned a lot.
squats called that I'm doing?
Obviously, there's a reason he and
it's
I
cool.
can't do the next 20 together. He's going his way, I go my way, and we all have different lessons to learn. That's the fucking thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what's so crazy too, when you tell me this story, I think I didn't realize how crazy the world was until like the past few years, where you're like, oh, people do that? People do that? Like, is nothing sacred? Is nothing sacred? A priest has sex with a married, is nothing sacred.
Yeah.
And then you're like, yeah, they're just human.
Yeah.
That's the essence of human, is to be
right.
fallible and shitty.
That's
and
right.
hopefully learn, like you said,
Yeah.
hopefully learn to not be so shitty.
Yeah, and just, it's when, like people like Ram Dass are saying, be here now.
I can't believe he married you. Do people know that?
Yeah, I think so.
That's like the coolest thing ever.
It is crazy.
Yeah, he's
But that's saying, in moments like this, that really is all you have. Because when you're getting the lesson in impermanence, and yeah, I know. When you're getting this lesson as you are, you start looking at, okay, wait, what do I really have though? Like, what do I have?
So true.
And all you have.
My
is
fucking hair's
this.
still wet.
Because if my ball was not guaranteed, my mom died, your marriage was not guaranteed,
My tits weren't
your
guaranteed.
tits weren't guaranteed, then nothing's guaranteed.
I know, and this is so crazy. I was saying, sorry, I hope I didn't cut you off.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
Cut my
I was
hair.
talking to my shrink yesterday because like I said, now I'm in
Wanna
this
take
place
off,
of
like,
well, what is reality? And
that much.
you go through this thing after.
What are you doing?
Where you're like, well, what is real?
What are you doing in the kitchen? Hello?
Connection to myself is real, not the personality self, like a real self.
Hey, Elliot. I can trust you, right? Being kind, being respectful.
I was being aggravated because I didn't have anything to protect myself, and Levi kept spraying me, and I said, stop.
How about, well, so here's the thing. It's, you got to realize, Elliot, what you need to realize, hey,
And probably my dirt bike.
listen, no, Elliot has to come inside.
No.
Yeah. He'll come get you in a little bit, Elijah. Nope, come on inside. No, baby, you're on a calorie deficit and you're acting rude and mean. I can hear it. You are. You're, don't you dare. Elliot, you're so vicious. That's why. Come inside, you need to eat. Baby, it doesn't matter. Let's solve it. It doesn't matter who started it. Let's solve it. Oh, yeah. Levi, definitely don't spray in the garage. Hey,
The electrical box.
Elliot.
Everyone, quiet!
Elliot, stop. Calm down. I know. There's no need to be angry. Elliot.
And I told him to stop shooting. He kept shooting.
I
after said
understand.
stop.
It's very
And then I sprayed
frustrating.
him, then he kept spraying me.
Yes.
So I just kept spraying him.
Right. It's you're very valid. Your feelings are valid. But what you've got to understand is there are extenuating factors going on that's causing these heightened emotions. You have this is all you've eaten all day today. I'm going to make you eggs. So you're going to sit down in front of the air conditioning here in the kitchen, living room. Stay down here in the cold air. I'm going to make you some eggs or something, and you're going to power scarf because you need some calories. We need to get fat.
I'm angry because
I know.
Right in the face.
I know. I know. It's very frustrating. It is. Your feelings are valid. No, your feelings are totally valid. But the way that you handle the situation is going to make a huge difference based on whether you've had food or not. No, baby. I'm sorry. Your choices is what made it. Let's get you, just calm yourself down. Elliot, your person, like what you're doing right now with your bad attitude, you're going to ruin your friendships with people. Literally. And also, did you notice what happened with Elijah? You don't know these people. That kid could have an anger disorder. You act like that and he could get physical. So you just need to calm the fuck down. You need to learn how to control yourself. You do not have control over you don't have any control over what other people are going to do. What you do have control over, however, is how you choose to let it affect you. If you crumble and you completely fall apart, then you're letting someone completely control you. If you are unfazed by what they do, then you are in control of yourself. And that's all we ever want, is to be in control of ourselves. No, you cannot watch Beam and G, love.
Something I found out about this little snake-looking cart.
What?
So, you see this little thing that's hanging off the back of it? Look, this little thing.
Uh-huh. No way. What is that for?
You can connect.
Look it up. Take a picture of it.
Connect a bunch of these
Take a
things.
picture of it with your tablet and Google
I've
image
seen
it.
before on YouTube videos.
Google
I've seen
image it.
before.
Okay. Google image it.
I'm now remembering that they do this.
Yeah.
They connect.
Well, Google image it and see what it's all about. It'll give you a whole description.
So you can connect a bunch of these together.
You're not going to do it? I'm curious. I wanted you to do it. Oh, everything in the house is dirty. Should probably just do the dishes. Gotta make my kid food first. Would you prefer an egg and cheese sandwich? Do not touch anything sugary in that cabinet for yet. Or I can make you that macaroni and cheese right there.
I was gonna grab one of those juice
Do you want me to?
things.
Oh, yeah. You can have it with your food. You want me to make you macaroni and cheese? Let's get macaroni and cheese because I can load it up. Yeah, but
I never finished mine.
I know.
And then you threw it away.
I know, because the dog was trying to eat it.
Oh.
Because somebody
Couldn't
left
you
their
throw it
food.
on
Somebody left their
Where are the
food
granola bars even?
sitting on the table. You can just wait, and you'll get macaroni and cheese, and I'll give you sweets with your dinner, or with whatever meal it is that I'm serving you that isn't unnamed. Half and half. Don't worry about that for a while. We can make coffee. Cuppa? Cuppa? Café, por favor. I put some in my snatch and grab. Get the water going. Did they give you a scoop? This is literally one of the best smelling things on the planet. God, Lord. Okay. Do they give us a scoop or no? Fishing for a scoop. 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 No scoop. No scoop. No scoop. I need a coffee scoop. Something dirty. Is there a spoon? No, there's not. A fucking shit. What do we got? This may work. That's about right. A little bit too much, but whatever. Good to him. Is there a home for this? It's going in the garbage. When you look in the cabinet and you see the word Amos, those are your peelers, by the way. My God. Did I turn the wrong eye on? I did. I do that all the fucking time. I do it all the time. All the time. And I'll even look at it and be like, yep. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm like, wow, it's awfully hot over here. It's like an exposed eye or something. how I've survived 42 years on this earth without any instruction. I will never know. We get to use our fancy salt. They see me boiling, we're pouring our noodles in the pot and we're making sketty. Boiling pasta, making sketty, boiling pasta, making sketty. We're boiling pasta. I know it's not sketty, but that's the sketty song, so I sing it every time. Can't help myself. Oh. I want a longer one. What?
I just got my scooter across the street.
Oh shit. Good job remembering. Proud of you. Even if it was like a couple minutes too late, you know, you remembered. That's great. Proud of you. Go grab it. No, you can go grab your scooter and come right back. And then you're gonna eat?
Here, for some reason.
Huh?
It's over here again.
Oh, that was nice. Someone brought it for you. But listen, you can't be treating your friends like that though, okay? You can't be vicious like that to people. They're not your family. They're not gonna just hang around.
Nice I've ever had.
Do not touch that cake. Freeze. I'm making
I
you
want
food
this-
right now.
this
You can
one.
have it. Just wait.
Ah.
Your stomach always gets full when food.
First.
No, your stomach is always full when food is coming. And you need to eat calories.
No.
I know, but you want to play.
Because I'm
You are being rude to your friends and
I'm
you
not
need
being
calories.
rude. They
Yes,
were rude
you
to
were.
me.
No, baby.
They
You guys,
were.
listen.
They kept spraying me with water.
Okay. Listen, I'm wrong and I understand that. Let me correct my language, okay? I didn't mean it like that, okay? I didn't mean it like that. What I meant is you are having a hard time handling social interactions that are stressful. That's what I mean. Because you are on a calorie deficit right now. You are struggling to handle stressful engagements. No. Elliot Marshall.
Here for when I have
Do not open that until after your macaroni. I'm not even kidding. You will lose. You have to eat it after the macaroni. You will lose the tablet for the rest of the day, and you will not be allowed to play outside. You'll clean your room. You'll be scrubbing baseboards with a toothbrush. I'll have you clean that dirty bathtub. All your soap scum and grossness all over. Stay out of the kitchen and cabinets. You don't need nothing. You don't need nothing.
Did you not
Out.
hear me?
Out. Sir. What are you doing? Those are for Daddy at lunch. Just be patient. It's
We don't
literally
have any
cooking right
chips.
now. I got you chips, babies. Just be patient. I know you're hungry. That's why I called you in and I stopped you from destroying your freaking friends. your friendships. Okay, this is what mommy is doing right now. Oh, it doesn't have a thing. That's a low one. Well, now I know why it was at Goodwill.
I'm gonna go upstairs and change the shirt.
Okay, that's a good idea. Yeah, you have chocolate on your shirt as well, so that's a good idea. Oh, the beans have lost all their juicy. What is going on, bud?
Me.
What's wrong?
Me.
All right, come down. It's done.
I literally just.
I know. I mean, I told you that your food was going to be done any minute. Your food is done. Come on. I like really need some little scissors. Dishes, dishes, do the 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 dishes. It's better with cream cheese or Neuchâtel. Ooh, fucking wee. Do the dishes, do the dishes, do the dishes, do the dishes, do the dishes. Don't forget to do the dishes. It's really good with garden veggie cream cheese. Come on, Elliot! Come, child. Come now. I'm gonna take the tablet away. Let's load him up, and I'll just take a tiny little bit. Do the dishes, 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 do the dishes. Elliot! Make it faster than that! Let's go! There's no reason why it's taking this long. Get your ass! Get in here. It sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me, and I... Okay, okay. Oh. Yeah, your personality right now, brother, is going to destroy friendships and push everyone away from you who loves you. I hear you. It's how you're talking to people. It's the way you're saying things and the words you're using. Scoot that back. I made you some yummy ass fucking macaroni and cheese. I know it is. I'm gonna wash it and give it back, just like I did everything else. Yummy, yummy. Let me get you something to drink, okay? You gotta eat some food before you can get something to drink, though, because of what you've been doing. Thank you, Orly. I just love squeezing in my own ketchup. What am I doing? No, you've already had like a root beer and like 2 or 3 Sunny D's, so you've got to go ahead and start eating, and then I'll get you some milk. Okay, well, honey, he's a lot younger than you. Remember, I've told you that before. Like I said, your lack of just be silent and eat so that you can start controlling your emotions a little bit more and handling conflict a little better. Mommy sprinkled nutritional yeasts and salt like homemade Dorito powder. Yum. I probably could do the noodles a little bit tiny longer, but I wanted to hurry up and make you food. Your body desperately needs those calories. I meant to put fucking... Chia seeds in there. Do the dishes, 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 do the dishes. Ooh, you know what you could have after you eat your bowl of stuff?
What?
Tapioca.
That's what I need.
Nope. How much have you eaten?
Hey, Orly! Ah!
What's he doing?
Trying to eat a popsicle stick. That's
Why is there a popsicle still on the floor?
I don't know.
How did he? Who even had a popsicle? Levi.
But can you please
Can I?
grab one?
Can I grab a what, Sunny D? How much food have you eaten? You've eaten half already? No way. Let me see your bowl. You gotta tilt it. I could see the lick, whatever. Oh wow. Yeah. All right. I told you you were hungry. Okay, give me about 30 to 45 seconds. I'm getting there, baby. Just hang tight.
Gums over here and
Probably it's got caked up in your thing. Scrape your teeth.
It's not. It's just the gums
It's
in the middle.
probably the macaroni. It's probably the macaroni stuck to your teeth, boo boo. Stir it up first.
No, it's like on the side, right here.
Oh, weird. Where's my little teaspoon thing? Yep, home run. Oh yeah. Do the dishes, 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 do the dishes. If you want more macaroni and cheese, there's some more over here. Okay, look. See how much clearer it's already gotten? And you can see the layer of pink sediment down at the bottom. That is all of the sediment in this Himalayan salt. And there's even still some solids floating in there. Because this bowl is shaped funny. I'm pissed off about that. So some of them are getting caught right here. But pretty soon, it'll be good. Dehydration, suck my balls. Mr. Garrison. Oh, I guess I did forget to feed you today, didn't I? There he goes. I'm gonna turn this macaroni into poop. What? What? You didn't finish your food. You snuck off and didn't finish your food. You gotta put your bowl in the sink in the kitchen. Orly's gonna get your bowl. Oh yeah, I put my plant in the soil. Forgot about that. I think I'm literally just gonna throw soil in the propagation glasses. I need like a bunch of pots. I need somebody to send me bunches of pots. I need to maybe find at the grocery store or at the Home Depot. Maybe I could get lucky and they're just like throwing away those black style pots. I just need drainage trays if the pot has holes in it. Sorry, buddy, you can't have what I'm eating. They might have a piece of There it goes. My God. I had a piece of fucking macaroni stuck in my throat. It wouldn't come out and it wouldn't go down. It's really starting to piss me off. Such a shame he doesn't get to have his tapiokis. Oh, how'd she die? Well, she just stood there and she could breathe, but whenever she tried to talk, she just choked on her macaroni. She wouldn't stop talking, and so the macaroni fucking choked her to death. God, I love tapioca pudding. Ugh, those two flavors do not go very well together now. You know, when humans are developing in utero, pretty much the first thing to develop is the mouth and butthole and the colon. Like that entrance, exit. You know, some people grow out of it and some people don't. I loved those burritos at 7-Eleven. They had chimichangas and they had burritos. Beef and bean burritos. I like the chimichanga. The best way to cook those chimichangas is you microwave it for like 30 seconds and then you put it in the toaster oven. Like, not like a toaster and not like an oven, but the kind with the door like that. You put it in the toaster oven for like 7 or 8 minutes. Kind of speeds it along by going in the microwave. But you get that crispy, crunchy outer shell, and then you put Cholula all over it. You have to put Cholula on it. If you're eating Mexican food, it has to be Cholula hot sauce. I don't make the rules. I mean, I don't own a microwave either. But you get them at 7-Eleven, so you use 7-Eleven's microwave. Here, I'll let you lick this out. It's just tapioca. Is that good? Good job. It doesn't matter who it is. If you happen to be nearby and my friend, when I have something, I'm going to share it with you. And that's why he likes to hang out with me whenever I'm in the kitchen, because he knows that if I just so happen to be fucking around eating something or whatever, I'm going to give some to him. Honestly, if I think about it, that's actually why every girl pretended to be my friend in the last 10 years. Because she noticed that those who were close to me were blessed. Alright, let's go drink coffee and lift weights. And I might not be here with you to do all that. I'm going to be doing that, but I might not stay on the live. Come to me, lesbian seagull. Oh, just spill coffee everywhere. You almost made it out the door. Come to me, lesbian seagull. Don't forget that your flip-flops are underneath that towel. You'll lose it forever. Let's see that again. Oh, come on. Elliot, come and get your bowl right now. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, don't forget that's a fucking coffee, Heather. Shooby-dooby-doo-doo-doo. Ah. Take on you to oh, I almost plugged my hair in. Take as long as you need, honey. What do you mean? Yeah, put your bowl on top of the skinny little middle shelf. No. Nope. You need to eat. You need to eat. Right, I get it, baby. But you do need to just sit down with some food in front of you for a little while. I saw that. But you're also outside burning energy in the hot sun. Elliot, you're like, no. No. No, because then you're going to go get Elijah and then you're going to be down the street. And then you're going to be riding bikes. And then you're going to be leaving Levi out. Because you play with Elijah more because Levi is more of a video game inside kid. No. No, you can just finish your food and just hang out here for a little while. It's relaxed time. It's 3 o'clock. Just give it like a little while. At about 4, you can go back outside. You need to relax. You need to take a breather. You need to give yourself some space. Set yourself up for success.
I honestly am not really liking it because it's too little amount of cheese.
Too little amount of cheese? That's all that's literally what? It's the pack of cheese. It's box macaroni. You should drink water.
Now, it's all based in love.
Of course.
It's all based on, loving your children and loving those 20 years.
Loving Tom and
loving
still
Tom.
loving Tom.
And that won't go anywhere.
No.
And it just...
What if we keep doing chocolate
Elliot, sweetheart, you are treating. You're being nasty to everyone around you, including me.
Because I didn't eat anything.
I know it was because you didn't eat anything.
And
Right.
I'm not
But you
anymore.
are still on a calorie deficit because you ate half of it, but you still already burnt calories you hadn't even eaten.
But there's still so much, and well, not so much, but it was so much, and there's still a couple bites left. Please.
Rest your stomach. Look at your circles in your eyes. Your body is screaming for rest. You put that dirty shirt back on?
Huh?
You put that dirty shirt
Because
on?
this was the only shirt that I could find out.
Where's your suitcase?
And well, anyway, this one's gonna get wet because we're probably gonna be doing water stuff.
Are you gonna listen? I need you to allow you to go outside. I have to be able to trust that you're gonna go out there and you're gonna be able to treat your friends with respect, even though you're going through a hard time. Even though maybe they're treating you like in a way that you don't. You can tell them that they're treating you in the way you don't like without losing your shit and then getting vicious. I want you to sit and drink some water, bud, and eat your food. All right, you're not allowed to have any more cake. I shouldn't have let him go outside because I kind of want to lay down and take a nap.
So, there is a situation that is unfolding with Ethan and Ela and Teddy Glow. Does anyone know about what Teddy Glow was?
Teddy Glow? Is anyone buying Teddy Glow? Ela Klein, in the past how many fucking years, the past decade that H3 has been on, has only started wearing makeup for real when she started Teddy Glow. Do you remember when Teddy Glow was first announced and they started like coming out with the promotional pictures and they tagged one of the models and one of the models had to do like a I support Palestine post because they were just hired as a model and had no idea who H3 was or the implications of working with them? Do you remember that? Oh, it was a wild time.
As far as how I understand and feel about the genocide in Gaza, but that also this is a very popular and controversial and bigoted couple. And
imagine her finding this out after. You've got to, like, I actually feel a little bit like, oh, you know what I mean? In fact, where's my arm? Like, I feel a little bit off for her because it's like, you wouldn't know. Like, do you know what's the worst thing as well? Is that, like, I completely and totally understand her feeling the need to make this video, but also I don't blame her for not knowing. It is not common knowledge. For terminally online internet people such as ourselves, this is common knowledge. But to the average person, this is not common knowledge at all.
Will the clients sue her for calling them bigots? Well, you know one thing that is really standing out to me in all this? When you go in the comments of this video, you have comments like, girl, be careful. Girl, watch out. They're gonna come for you. And all like this. And it's crazy.
That, like, literally, the fact that she's getting, like, told, like, be careful, you gotta be worried. Like, he has weaponized, like, legal intimidation. He has, like, weaponized legal intimidation to a point that, like, anybody who speaks out about them should be concerned. Like, people who are posting about this are literally posting valid concerns that she should actually take into account. Like, that's crazy.
Also, my name is Samira Aliyah Rahim. It's a very Muslim name. So, a part of me just felt like they needed a black Muslim to try.
Not the diversity hire, babes. Oh, my goodness.
To hide behind or try to get canceled as a way of getting outrage marketing. Like I said, I can't speak for all this is alleged, but it just seems funny that this is like the exact playbook that they're doing all over again.
Suggested this on Discord. I can't remember who it was who suggested we take a look at the whole Gila Klein situation. But apparently, I don't know what the situation is to do with Gila Klein, if I'm perfectly honest. But Adam McIntyre has made a video. This video is called Gila Klein is Called Out. It was posted 7 hours ago, 33,000 views. And Adam McIntyre is talking about Gila Klein. I don't know what is going on. I have no idea what this is about. You guys suggested it, so we're going to take a look at it. We love ourselves some Adam McIntyre over here, so let's take a look.
Everyone. We are going to be talking about H3 today. H3 are getting some lashes. When are they not?
Sucks ass, actually. What is poking / biting my ass? If there's a spider, I'm gonna freak out. Anyway, that felt really good. Oh, I hate the wrinkles.
A preacher's daughter turned pop star, Jessica Simpson had a very powerful voice at a young age, hitting the scene in 1999. Signed to Columbia Records by Tommy Mottola, he crafted her in his ideal image. Columbia's answer to Britney
Tommy
Spears
Mottola
and
was good
Christina
at crafting
Aguilera, birthing the battle
clones.
of the blondes. Her image carefully curated and told who exactly to be. A rivalry that went back to childhood. She lost the race before she even had a chance to be a true contender. But during her second album, they completely flipped her polished image on its head, and Irresistible took people by complete surprise. But it didn't stop her from finding radio success. From songs like I Wanna Love You Forever to With You to Public Affair, her life became a fishbowl after pioneering reality TV. A hit MTV series with her ex-husband, Nick Lachey, created far more judgment and chaos. So from a spotty music career, living in the shadows of her bigger pop star counterparts, relationship on front streets, a victim of intense body shaming and scrutiny, Jessica Simpson was one of the first case studies on how early 2000s media would chew girls up and spit them out. So much so that she fell out of love with music, but later putting her all into a $1 billion fashion empire. What happened to Jessica Simpson, and how did the industry try to break her, bit by bit? Hey guys, it's your girl Cameron, and I'm back at it again with another video. And today we're going to be diving headfirst into what happened to Jessica Simpson. This is a video I have been wanting to do for a long while, but my main sign, I was going through my old schoolwork, and in 5th grade we had to write a About Me biography. And in my biography, I literally wrote, in my pastime, I love to listen to Britney Spears, Michael Jackson, and Jessica Simpson. Signs that come to me and tell me, you know what? This is a video that I think is very fitting for right now and would be very interesting and fun to research. I want to get into some early 2000s nostalgia.
The shoulders is
back
cracked
when the
so
teen pop
good.
boom really took off into the new millennium, because there was truly no time like it, and it would change pop music
Yes,
and
sir.
pop culture forever. So today we're going to get into Jessica Simpson's early beginnings, her career start, the controversy, the scandal, as well as where she is today. So let's get into it. Like, comment down below. What do you guys think about Jessica Simpson's stories? What are the main takeaways? And make sure you hit that subscribe button as well to keep up with more content that I have coming up. I appreciate all of you guys for watching.
I wish I could fast forward
And
it
without
with my
further ado,
watch.
let's get right into the video. We're going to start by diving right into her early beginnings, the origin story. Jessica Simpson was born July 10th, 1980 in Abilene, Texas. Her family would move frequently, however, with her father working as a minister. So she moved about 18 times before 5th grade. Jessica's father, Joseph, worked within the church, making her a preacher's daughter. And Jessica was the first child, with her little sister Ashley being born just 4 years later. Now I want to paint a clear picture here, because this is going to be ever present throughout Jessica's story. Jessica grew up in a very religious evangelical household. Some of those classic hyper-religious tropes of abstinence being heavily preached, given a purity ring, growing up in and around the church. Her hometown is home of 3 Christian universities, if that tells you anything. So this would shape Jessica's perception of the world, as well as ideas of shame and acceptance. But the church is where she found her voice. Her true dream of becoming a singer developed at a church retreat when she was about 11 or 12 years old. And at some point, her mom, her community recognized her talent and entered her into local voice competitions, which she would go on to continuously sweep. Ideas start brewing. There is something here. How do we get her voice out to the world, out of the awareness of our church pews, but on stages in front of hundreds? Now, at 12 years old, Jessica took her first shot by auditioning for the Mickey Mouse Club. This was a Disney Channel variety show with spots reserved for some of America's most talented children. A family friend came up to Jessica's mom, Tina, one day, showing them a newspaper ad for an audition. For her audition, Jessica sang her rendition of Amazing Grace, as well as an improv dance routine to Ice Ice Baby. However, they loved her voice, and they also loved her look. Now, Jessica would be an anomaly and even made it to casting camp, all the way to the semifinals, with other contestants like Christina Aguilera,
Man,
Britney Spears.
I was like feeling the skin stretch right here.
Gosling. So she was a part of that generation. However, she did not get the job. But the child talent pool seemed extremely small within the late 80s and early 90s. Jessica, however, out of all of these contestants, was the least polished. No fancy headshot, no star search on her resume, just a few local voice competitions and singing at church every Sunday. So she lacked a level of edge, and the Simpson family was very green. This wouldn't be the first nor the last time that Jessica was pit or weighed against Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera, this starting from childhood and into later pop stardom. Afterwards, she really dived headfirst, put her all into singing in church every Sunday, and her father got in contact with an executive for a Christian music label called Proclaim Records. This was supposed to be her big break, her sign that it wasn't over yet, it was only the beginning. If this door closed, open. So Dad was now half.
Hello?
Hey, should I put miso in my spaghetti stuff?
Miso paste
I don't know, that stuff that you got me forever ago. I don't know. It's
is,
just a little too tart and I don't want to keep adding salt.
yeah, you could add miso. It'll add a, give,
Taste, white miso paste.
taste it a little bit so you have an idea of the flavor, you know, but it's going to give you like an umami flavor. Like that flavor profile that mushrooms give you without a mushroomy flavor. It's not going to taste like mushrooms. It's just that same type of flavor that mushrooms give, like umami. I don't know how to describe it. I'm in the middle of like a plank, kind of, so.
Oh, am might be bad. Oh.
It's not gonna go bad. It's fermented, so
Yeah, that's.
it would have mold growing on it.
Alright, maybe not.
Try a little bit in hot water. That'll be how you know. With a little bit, it's supposed to be salty. But
until March 4th, 2027 is what it says.
oh yeah, it shouldn't be bad because it's a fermented food. It lasts forever and ever and ever. I mean, I've never added it to red sauce, but I have added nutritional yeast to red sauce. So anything that I would add nutritional yeast to, I would add miso to. I mean, I would take the miso and put a little bit in some butter on one noodle and just try it.
I don't have any butter. And the red sauce and everything is already all in here. I lost my big pan somehow.
Mm-hmm.
So everything is in the Instant Pot now. That's all I have.
Oh, okay.
So I'm about to put the lid on and just call it a day and let it do its thing.
Add cheese or cream.
I don't have any.
Do you have milk?
I do have milk.
Add a little bit of milk and it'll make it pink sauce, and it'll take down some of the that saltiness. And it'll cut this. It'll also yeah. Do it while it's heating up, while it's cooking. Just like a sploop, and then stir it up, and then that'll help cut some of the tart and some of the the acidic flavor and the saltiness.
Well, it's not too salty. I was adding salt to try to get rid of the tartness of it.
You add a little sweetness if you want to get rid of the tart. Add a little sugar. I know it sounds weird, but there is sugar in tomato sauce, marinara sauce. Everybody puts sugar in it. Little brown sugar is even better. Molasses will be the best.
Brown sugar right here.
Add like a teaspoon. Start with a teaspoon. Stir it up and see what it tastes like. He's outside playing. He had to come inside because he and his friends were starting to have a fight, but it's because Elliot was on a calorie deficit. He hadn't eaten very much all day, and so he was... Yeah, but it was because, they were all doing the same shit that they always do. It's just that Elliot was having emotional breakdowns because he was not... He had no food, so he was like, his blood sugar was off, so... You know how he acts when he doesn't have food and good sleep and hydration, it sets him off. Only because of how Elliot is have I learned how to take care of myself. I mean, I'm serious.
Not from taking care of yourself, you didn't figure it all out?
No, not really. Not really. Alright, I'm gonna skedaddle. I'm doing push-ups. Keep me posted. Keep me posted after you heat it up. It'd be good, hey, if you put milk in there, it'd be really good with chicken.
Yeah, I've already put the meat in there.
Oh, okay. It'll be good no matter what, because pink sauce is good all the way around. Yeah, do that. Any red sauce is good with creaminess of any kind.
So. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna let this sit and cook for however long.
Mm-hmm.
And then still gonna sit at the computer for a little while. So I'm actually gonna do.
All right. Well, have fun. Yeah.
I'm gonna be here. All right. See ya.
Nope. No more cake.
Later.
Oh, Alice. Yeah. Tell Alice to bring a plate.
All right, see you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Don't let money out. Tell her that it's in the kitchen. She can get it. It's in the refrigerator. I thought you said Elijah at first. I didn't hear Alice. Did I unmute that? Oh, I never muted it. Oops. Well, whatever. You feeling better, Elliot? Are you feeling better, baby? Yeah? Good. Is Allison here? Or did she go home to get a plate? Okay. I just realized that the guy scraped up the baseboards when he did the fucking carpet.
Oh, I forgot we got stinking ice cream. What?
Calm down. You got ice pops. Yes. Listen, wait. The only ones that you cannot have are the lime ones and the mango ones. Don't eat those.
Can I have a breath?
I don't have that kind. They're fruit.
Okay.
There's like black cherry, pineapple. Wouldn't it suck to work in a popsicle factory? Just don't eat a lime or a mango. Elliot, help him.
Can I have a lime popsicle?
I guess so. Only one. Those ones, the mango and the lime are mine. Yep, and you can have one. But I don't want anyone else to have one. Oh, I'm so old. So yeah, there's pineapple, black cherry. Yeah. Alice can have cake in the refrigerator though. There's a knife on the plate already to cut the cake for Alice. Oh my God, there's a bunch of children in my house. There's a bunch of children in my kitchen.
Preacher, half manager, and the family was invested. Now, Jessica started working on her debut album and even embarked on a mini tour to promote this Christian album, The Project. But she unfortunately had to cancel shows because she was told, quote, the size of her breasts led to her being deemed too sexual for the genre. But this was only the beginning of unwarranted comments on her body at just about 13 years old. Her self-titled debut would be shelved after the label filed for bankruptcy. But her grandmother invested about $7,500 to help fund limited pressing of the album. That way she could sell physical CDs while on the Christian music circuit. But she would go and record a demo CD of secular music because of all the comments she was getting on her body.
We're going to begin to see that maybe the Christian marketplace wasn't really the place for her.
But these CDs would also be funneled around to labels in New York City. And because Jessica's
New York City,
she'd go on to audition for several labels and producers, just waiting for her turn. Now let's get into her.
pretty soon I'm going to be able to do pull-ups.
After her CD,
Josh is going to give me his pull-up bar.
She caught the attention of Tommy Mottola, head of Columbia Records at the time, with an extensive resume for promoting and developing talent like Celine Dion and Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey, whom at the time was his wife, or soon-to-be ex-wife as well. He was a big wig in the music industry with a reputation to back it up, and to a doe-eyed Jessica, this was her true shot to finally becoming a star. Now, Columbia A&R, Teresa La Rivera Whites, initially pitched Jessica to the label. And fun fact, Teresa was also the person who would sign Destiny's Child to Columbia Record around this time as well. She would drop out of high school, later getting her GED, but they were all in on her career. Now, out of the gate, Tommy had a vision, a clear one. Her strong point, her voice. Second strong point, a pretty girl with a fresh new face and blonde hair. Why? Because Tommy had explicitly stated in interviews that Jessica was their answer to Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera. With Tommy saying, quote, "She had a great little look and a great attitude, a fresh new face, and something a bit different than Britney and all of them. She could actually sing." What does he mean she can actually sing like Christina can? Like Christina Aguilera doesn't exist. Welcome to the early 2000s, the late 90s, where record executives would do anything. Market you in light of or in contrast of somebody else. So by this time, it was 1997, and Britney and Christina were gearing up not only for their mainstream arrival, but also their debut albums because they had to be perfect. While the public was not privy to these projects or to their debuts, people behind the scenes
knew that, there was a girl named Britney coming out, and we knew there was a girl named Christina coming out.
Industry insiders have all of the insight on what's brewing, years before the public ever knows. They wanted Jessica to win the race. Initially, Tommy noted that their success was based on dancing and sexuality, and he wanted Jessica to be different, and initially gave her this anti-sex appeal image, make her more relatable to young listeners, which in all honesty is extremely valid. I mean, Jessica was 17 at the time. I think we can all argue that, especially aspects of Britney's imagery, there's absolutely commentary on how young teenagers are overly sexualized, 100%. But you guys can see how men in suits are doing this to dismantle patriarchy, build self-esteem, or out of genuine protection for young women. This was out of pure business strategy, othering, and pawning, not out of actual concern. Because if we want to talk about genuine care for young girls and young women, upon signing Jessica in 1997, Tommy Mottola told her flat out to lose around 15 pounds. She was 17 years old, might I add. He said this to her face because it's all about the dollar signs to people like Mottola. But remember, folks, in today's game of the world is small, but the industry is even smaller, we've heard plenty about Tommy Mottola's true character over the years. Word to the tumultuous divorce that him and Mariah Carey would go on to have in 1997.
I didn't feel like I could just put my foot down. I would fight, but I would always give in because it was easier than just having a constant battle.
She would allege some very horrible things about his character. People like Michael Jackson would also allege very horrible things about his character.
Tommy Mottola made some very racist remarks. What he said was to one of the artists who worked at Sony, he called him a fat black.
So unfortunately, this revelation by Jessica is not surprising in the slightest, but absolutely heartbreaking and quite frankly evil. So this is what she was dealing with off of initial signing. You cannot convince me that this man actually cared about Jessica Simpson's image of protecting her as a young girl. No way. Now, almost immediately after signing, they got her in the studio and she started working on her debut album.
Sure would be nice if I was born this way.
Jessica began building her team, which didn't take much because she did list her mother as her stylist and her father as her manager. The year was 1999 and her debut single, I Wanna Love You Forever, officially released in August of that year. And it was an arrival, all right. She climbed to number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100, earning a platinum certification very quickly. And her first song would actually live as her highest charting ever. She was never able to break that feat. The second single was Where Are You, featuring her then boyfriend, Lachey, which completely missed the top 50 of the Billboard Hot 100. They assumed that their public relationship would rev up interest in the single, and it just didn't. Her debut album, Sweet Kisses, was released in November 1999, selling around 65,000 copies in its first week. And in 1999, turning into 2000, those were not great numbers. They weren't terrible, but they weren't great. They weren't good for somebody who had just had a top 3 hit on the Billboard Hot 100. because these were the days where you needed a smash lead single, or it was advised that if you find that lead single, your album is probably going to do, or at least open to strong numbers. So this was a big disappointment for Columbia Records. Something wasn't clicking in the way that they'd hoped. So their last attempt at a boost was her third single, I Think I'm in Love with You, reaching number 21 on the Billboard Hot 100. Pretty solid. It breathed life back into the album, slowly having it climb up the charts, but it had to grow. This album was absolutely a grower. The album also performed pretty well or solid overseas, charting in Sweden, the UK, Germany, Japan, and Belgium. So Jessica's launch, while underwhelming in the States, she'd achieve a level of global appeal on her first go-around. The material overall for this album received mixed reviews, with a general consensus that while she had a pretty nice voice, the album was inconsistent or mostly made up of filler. Overall critique that they were too busy chasing trends, that she sounded far too Mariah Carey adjacent, and sounded maybe a little bit older than her age, especially for the current teen pop boom. Middle of the road, but middle of the road wasn't good enough while in a race with Britney and Christina Aguilera, as Britney's album had just dropped in January 1999, so the top of the year, and Christina Aguilera's album had just dropped as well. Now, she'd embarked on the Heated Up tour with the boy band 98 Degrees as an opener to rev up promotion for her debut album. But it was time to go back to the drawing board, to shuffle the cards, because something just wasn't explosive.
Born, our life requires us to just be
she became
physically
famous.
fit.
Yes, people knew who she was, but it wasn't
I want to be built like a Roman
people weren't
man.
addicted. So comes the rebrand and the reset. Jessica was in need of a redirection. And so in 2000, she began working on her second album. And this is when the tide shifted and she adopted a mature image. By this point, Teresa Leverera White was pushed out. This was the OG A&R that got Jessica signed to the label. And Teresa was really big on honing the artist's voice. She wanted to hear Jessica's voice throughout the music. She encouraged songwriting. She encouraged her musicians, her singers to be artists. And so when Teresa was kind of pushed out of Jessica's creative team, that had effects in the music, in the image, and the direction they took her career. And it's here where we see the similar narrative of the once teen star, all grown up now. With Jessica's same quote, I recorded Sweet Kisses when I was 17 years old, and I'm 21 this month, so there was 4 years of work involved. She explicitly stated that she wanted to explore a sexier image for this album. Did she want to, or was this all in someone else's vision? Jessica's family was very green to the industry. They didn't know how everything worked. And when you have Tommy Mottola at the head of your table telling you to do this, you're gonna listen. This all really began after her third single on the first album. When Sweet Kisses was struggling to sell, they exhausted all options until they came to the crop top, work to the music video. And Jessica was uncomfortable with this then, but she went with it and it worked. It helped the album get back into rotation and the numbers skyrocketed again. So of course they were going to lean more into that with the next album, considering that she was older, she's of age. This time there would be less limits, however. And Tommy Mottola, the same person who wanted to market her as the blonde antithesis of the over-sexualized Britney and Christina, was now in studio sessions picking random songs. Songs about something that Jessica had no experience in and had really no desire to sing about. And he now wanted to favor more dance pop records over ballads. The strategy now flipped over on its head. Before it was, let's show the girl who has the voice, let's make it the voice, the ballad, ballad, ballad. We gotta make teen pop, we gotta make dance music. So her lead single, Irresistible, reintroduced Jessica in this new image. It was a shock. Coming out in April 2001, a sexual lyrical comedy versus her previous record. Now this was a pop R&B record that even had a remix with Lil Bow Wow and Jermaine Dupri. The song reached number 15 on the Hot 100, and it had its own moment. Like, this was considerably a success. The album was released in May 2001 and did much better than her debut. doubling its first week sale. Great, this was a sign that all was working, all was well. It even reached number 5 on the Billboard 200 and sold 127,000 copies in its very first week. So again, we doubled the figures. But here's the kicker. It wouldn't see the same overall success of her debut album. It lost momentum versus gaining it. And this is an important tidbit on how an album's initial performance does not tell the whole story. It doesn't tell the destination. It can completely flip. And I think this is where we start to see a pattern of spottiness or inconsistency in Jessica's career. It would almost flip on its head. Either it starts really slow and it builds up, or it starts really great and it slows down. There's hardly ever this consistent baseline for Jessica. This album even more so explored R&B and hip-hop elements, with, yes, Ronnie Jerkins being a producer on the record. Now, Jessica described this album as Mariah Carey meets Britney Spears, which, again, comparison on Front Street, you do it to yourself. The sonic direction shifted at the advisory from her label. They, of course, told her to lean into R&B, because if you know anything about this time, R&B infused pop was in. It was about to dominate the charts, thanks to people like Aaliyah, Brandy, and Brandy and Monica's duet, The Boy Is Mine. I feel like those songs single-handedly altered and shifted what we would see in the early 2000s. Everybody was starting to do this R&B infused pop. And may I add that Mariah Carey and Janet Jackson were huge drivers of this. I listed Brandy, Aaliyah, and Monica because they were part of a huge teen movement in the 90s, and that really influenced a lot of the kids we would see come out in the early 2000s
muscle
and dominate.
and this muscle, it's much bigger. Oh yeah, so we're now.
For example, were enlisting black
Much bigger in
producers
this
to give them
arm.
new sound and give them some edge. Jessica even said they were going for an urban cowgirl look. The word urban, okay? So they were adopting all of this, and white pop stars were becoming the face of the sound. Of course, Jessica wanted a piece of this pie. Her second single, A Little Bit, failed to chart completely in the US. So here we are. It seems like for every album, she'd only hit with 1 out of 3 singles, not allowing a true pop culture legacy to be built, for a moment to be stamped, not in the music at least. So while Jessica's music fate was somewhat uncertain, she was boosting her celebrity profile in other ways. A high-profile relationship with Nick Lachey, who was a part of the boy band 90 Degrees. They got married in October 2002, but the big break was when they landed an MTV reality show called Newlyweds Nick and Jessica, which premiered in 2003. But the show became a phenomenon, and they would become household names. And that was probably my main exposure to Jessica Simpson at a young age, because my mom used to watch the show religiously when I was growing up. From this era on out, Jessica was seen and given the label of a symbol in the eyes of the media. A lot of how Jessica was viewed was heavily in view with the male gaze. What do men think of Jessica Simpson? But we cannot forget Jessica's conservative Christian upbringing. I wonder the dissonance that she experienced at this time. You know, I came into the industry. They used my Christian, wholesome, good girl image as the backdrop to basically say, I'm not like these other girls. I'm different. But when they think I should sell more, they completely flip the script. And now I am a symbol. I mean, think of back when Pink was doing her Pick Me antics in her music video for Stupid Girls, she would go on to parody one of Jessica's music video. So you guys see how it flips on its head. Jessica came in the industry, they were trying to market her as, I don't need to take my clothes off, I don't need to show my stomach, I don't need to do these things like other girls. And now she's being subject to that same treatment from Pink. There was a constant attempt to reduce Jessica to the hot girl narrative, that she lacked any level of substance. She was cast in the 2005 film Dukes of Hazzard, which was a remake from the 70s TV show, with Jessica playing Daisy Duke. And if you know anything about the original Daisy Duke character, she was, quote, a scantily dressed rogue Southern belle. And the term, the shorts, the short shorts, the booty shorts, Daisy Duke were inspired by that character. So now Jessica was having to, or was enlisted to be this girl. And for the role, she had to go through a very intense physical transformation. And in the film's promotion, she did record a cover of These Boots Are Good for Walking. The song would go on to get a lot of buzz.
Hey!
Some for good.
Easy.
The music video, however, was a form of Armageddon. Met with outrage.
Elliot, did you shut the front door, honey?
And a lot of people did.
Elliot, check the front door!
That Jessica was complete. This was all the beginning of the media.
Did you make sure all the doors were shut for sure?
Against
Elliot,
Simpson, her life,
if money gets out, it's gonna be bad. She'll die.
Was dissected. Now moving on with the music, third time's a charm. Question mark. Is it? In 2003, she released her third album, In the Skin, and was met with the lowest opening numbers of her career. But she was trying to find her artist voice again. She had lost it. But with Tommy now gone from Sony and Teresa was back as an A&R, she got more into songwriting camps and was encouraged to take her journal entries and put them into songs. She was told bluntly that this was most likely her last chance with Sony. That if this didn't hit, she was out the door. Now With You was one of the singles from this album, and it became a hit, penned mostly by Jessica. So this was validating for her artistic voice, but they took an interesting approach. Because while the album didn't open to very strong numbers, her third album would be re-released in March 2004, where she did record new material. And that did the trick. The album went on to sell over 3 million copies in the US. So yes, the charm that it was.
Elliot Marshall, keep it together.
And not only that, Nick and Jessica had
Don't jump off the bed. No jungle gymming on that bed at all. Do not hang or climb on the bunk at all. It's not strong enough.
As a businesswoman, she launched a line of edible makeup products in 2004. Crazy work. As popular as it was, this was definitely a blunder. There were a lot of lawsuits against the product, copyright issues, so it kind of went down in flames, but still a notable product line from the early 2000s. Now, she appeared on her little sister's reality TV show, The Ashley Simpson Show, which followed her career's debut. I used to watch that back in the day. But they marketed her little sister Ashley intentionally as Jessica's polar opposite, thriving off of comparison. Ashley sported dark hair, dark makeup. She had more of this pop rock sound, rougher around the edges. And it worked until it didn't. You guys know about the lip-syncing fiasco that single-handedly ended her career. Now, Jessica would go on to release a Christmas album in November 2004 and even began dipping her toes into acting, as we discussed. She had filmed a pilot for
I showed Josh like my arm muscles, and I was like, "Hey, dude, check it out. Look how like my arms are getting strong." And he goes, "Oh, well, you need to work out this stuff really bad. It's so jiggly." I was like,
for a second, because in my opinion, I think
"Hilarious."
a nice voice.
That's not how that works, Josh.
Undoubtedly, in my opinion, I don't think that should be debated. However, when you hear compilations of some of her vocal moments, there's a lot of pitching.
Oh, I wish my left arm was as strong as this arm.
To me, made it appear that Jessica Simpson.
Guys, what the heck?
Elliot.
Elliot, you're setting a bad example. You have a racetrack to do that on. I just don't want you to chip the paint off the door and the walls when the cars hit.
So this one will most likely need to chip off it.
Yeah, I'm more worried about the walls that your parents spent so much time painting.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did. They worked really hard to get this house ready for me.
She was much younger. And so a lot of people started to theorize. Maybe this whole time she should have been a musical theater Broadway star. Because her voice was a lot better suited.
If I try to keep the elbow in the way that this arm does, like this,
was dumbed down
then I can't go down.
In order to fit this mold that she really had no business trying to fit in. So I think there's a
turn
lot
it
of
sideways
play with Jessica's career, her talent, her voice, that if her label wasn't so busy trying to change or chase This image of her rival, what could Jessica have really done? And into our next section, onward and upwards.
I just want my
It was
elbows
announced that she would be signing
to
to a
point
new
the same
record
direction.
label, Epic, in March 2006. It was the end of an era. Columbia no more. Now, my favorite Jessica Simpson song, A Public Affair, released in June 2006. And it came out a day before. This record reached number 14 on the Billboard Hot 100.
It's hitting
and
right
it was
in that
released
spot.
a day before her divorce would be finalized with Nick. Okay? So
I
it
need
was
to
kind of
get
strategic and smart, even though I'm sure people hated
this
her for it.
whole
The divorce
thing
about
needs to get
public,
bigger.
and you released a song, a lighthearted anthem about a night out.
I wonder if I could do any push-ups yet.
Album was released just
Probably not, that I'm so tired, but
2006, but it hasn't reached the success of her previous.
we'll do girl push-ups.
Sales in its first week. Ain't nobody crying over that. But it trailed off almost immediately.
Okay, elbows, you're gonna do the right thing, right? We're gonna go out or we're gonna go back?
And also began working on her 6th studio album around this time. This, however, was another redirect. Again, to me, another signal of Jessica never really knowing who she wanted to be, what she wanted to do, kind of just either at the mercy of other decision makers or going along the way. She went over and found a home in country music. Surprise, surprise. This is where she really emphasized her country roots. I mean, she's a Texas girl at heart after all, right? But the album
Gotta keep
did
that
perform
elbow
decently
from moving.
on
Stay in
country
one
radio
spot,
and
elbow.
country charts, but moderately overall. Like, nobody was really checking for Jessica Simpson in country music. So it didn't make this major splash. It didn't really revive or, you know, bring a new breath of life into her
That's not
career.
happening.
It just kind of was what it was. So she was then dropped from Epic Records around the time of its release. So her world was shattered. It was another sign that the music doors just weren't opening in the ways that she wanted it to. As seen, I mean, her career has been a roller coaster, completely up and down. But what were the symptoms of this? And why was Jessica's
Be careful of the paint.
I want to get into the
We're using the track.
Yeah, just be careful not to hit the wall.
It's not hitting walls.
Okay.
It's hitting the desk and the ground.
Okay, cool.
She recalls a lot of these details and how frustrating it was constantly being in this boxing ring or in a cage or consistently being compared behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, and she internalized it.
Look at how it hangs.
She recalls her daily sweet kisses being
It's
constantly.
like I can only do so much with old lady skin. You know what I mean? I'm an old lady now. You know, I can't make my skin get tight.
Because Britney's album debuted in 1999, and suddenly Jessica's album wasn't good enough. The label was like, we need more Britney songs. We need to be doing some of that so that we can even compete. Because phenotypically, they already look similar. The industry, the media is very image-based, very image-focused. So automatically, audiences are going to think, ooh, another blonde coming out right after. They're going to put them in the same ring. But I want to put all of this into very clear context. I'm going to say a lot of numbers right now. Follow along.
It wants to do
Please,
that
if you can.
so bad.
Jessica was signed in 1997 to Columbia Records. Britney was signed to Jive Records, and Britney's debut single released in 1998. Christina's debut single released in May 1999. Jessica's debut single released in, I want to say, August 1999. Jessica's debut album sold around 65,000 copies in its first week, debuting at number 65 on the Billboard 200 albums chart. Britney Spears' debut album released at the top of 1999, and that sold 121,000 copies in the first week and debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200. And I only say these numbers because they do, in my opinion, paint a very clear picture. And in her book, she candidly remembers when her album, her debut album, Sweet Kisses, was released. She was so crushed and so disappointed, saying, "Oh, Britney sold almost twice as much as me."
What?
Communicating with her father.
What are you saying?
Openly. And her father responded, "Well, you're a better singer."
Levi, you better not be saying no swear words.
Like, even in private conversations, to be completely honest, I don't demonize them for having these conversations. We're humans. Yeah, I do feel like the quality of my work is better than this person. I think it's honest that she shared this. I think it was very vulnerable. Now, similar to, I would say,
My fascia is too tight. I can literally feel my spine skin being stretched off my
This to me
spine.
was a new iteration of pitting the next batch of young girls against each other. And they were all aware of it. The competition was on Front Shore. We have 3 blondes who are coming out around the same time.
Some blind guys and some
Same thing. Yeah. Consider yourself different from other female pop artists like Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears.
To be compared to those girls,
That
it's
felt
like,
so
it
good.
really is a compliment to me because they are so successful. Been a lot of press within the last year comparing all of us and putting like rivalry between me and other artists, and it's just so untrue and so ridiculous.
And through every single, it was seen through strategy. If Xtina and Britney dropped dance singles, then they go.
Don't you dare do that without me.
While her label rated her as having this wholesome image in contrast to Britney and Christina, there's nothing wrong with being wholesome, but it's framed to the media as Jessica doesn't do this like Britney and Christina does. That she's somehow worthy of maybe more respect or more reverence because of that.
Something
because
just
she
popped.
covers
I
up.
wonder if it
And there
works.
was some moments where Jessica openly commented on this rivalry or the comparison and maybe echoed some of these sentiments.
My album might not have debuted at #1 because I wasn't dancing around and, you know, didn't have a huge dance video and I'm not showing my stomach.
But then fast forward a year later into the next era, and now we're turning her into a Britney clone. And she's crop tops, and she has her stomach showing, and she's now this sex symbol, over-sexualized version of herself. That's why you gotta run your own race, because people are going to throw that back in your face.
Oh,
what
something
happened to that? And also, people already were so hard on Britney Spears for her image that it just felt like dogpiling after a while. But I want to emphasize, I don't think that Jessica is this big bad wolf in this narrative and the story. Because remember, Jessica auditioned for the Mickey Mouse Club back in the day, alongside Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera. And she wasn't accepted. She didn't get the job. Britney skipped casting camp, actually, because Britney was in New York in an off-Broadway play. Britney was working, so she was given some special treatment. She didn't have to do the casting camp. She just came and did her performance
keep it
for
straight.
the final audition. So when Britney came, Jessica's potential spot and chance to get the spot became slimmer and slimmer and slimmer.
I can't hear
And
you.
Jessica says it all was really
What?
when she became extremely nervous. Christina
No!
went immediately before her, and it completely
Do
shattered her.
not get on YouTube
That's
at
when
all.
she knew it was most likely over. And after that,
You can watch Teen
Jessica
Titans.
told her, I have a really strong feeling you're gonna see these girls again, so you better get ready. It said that Jessica and Britney were both up for potential recording contracts with Jive Records, even singing the same song for the label, I Will Always Love You. Same thing happened with Jessica auditioning for RCA Records. She walks in the door and they're like, oh, sorry, we just signed another blonde girl. Her name is Christina Aguilera. Another gut punch. Here I am, again, another door being slammed in my face.
gosh.
In competition with the same 2 girls. So the pool of industry kids with a similar phenotype seem to be so gatekept at this time. These consistent go-arounds of the same competition over and over can be taxing and a hit to your self-esteem.
Come on, dude.
It would be to mine,
Go.
and I can speak from some experience as somebody who's done a lot of auditions, specifically
It just
dance
wants to turn
auditions.
my shoulder
You
out,
grow up
and
seeing
then it
the
will
same
want to go
kids
up.
around the same
Instead of
stage,
keeping
and
my
it's a lot of the
shoulder.
same kids who are getting the jobs, period. Whether it be somebody they know, whether it be them having that je ne sais quoi, that star factor,
Just
the
trying to keep
connection,
it from
you
fucking.
name it, being
was
far
doing
more
my
polished
armpit,
and
just trying
happens.
to do it reading
And
my
so
arm
it
out.
is very possible to grow, especially as a child, to grow a level of not only resentment, but becoming antsy, becoming frustrated, even angry. It's real, it's honest, and I don't think that she should be completely villainized, and that needs to be put into context when talking about this rivalry. And so Jessica had to reckon with this her entire career. In a lot of ways, I think Jessica is often just remembered as one of many Britney clones, archetypes, variants.
It's quite scary how many girls actually do attempt to look like it.
Sometimes when I'll be watching TV, and with people that are new artists that are coming out, you know, it's kind of bizarre. Like my mom's like, well, I saw you on TV today, Britney. I'm like, Mom, that wasn't me.
That there was no self-identity, that she was just a part of this factory, this early factory of making another Britney Spears. But if we really peel back the layers, they were all signed around the same time. They were all working before one or the other had debuted. But the debut of Britney Spears completely changed how labels approached their new teen pop acts, 100%. And next, I want to get into the relationship and chaos. Now we have to talk about
Dude, it
the
is
romantic
crazy, this fascia
relationship
that I
she
feel
shared
stretching.
with Nick Lachey that unfolded in front of the world, because this is
So
what really
weird.
kept Jessica.
Like, I
not
could
only
feel my
afloat, but
skin
relevant
on my
forever.
spine
Nick was a part of the
being
boy band
pulled.
98
I've never
Degrees,
felt that before,
which
like
saw
the skin
moments
getting
of success
stretched.
in the mid to late 90s. By the time him and Jessica met at a Christmas party in 1998, he had fame, he had notoriety, and technically Jessica hadn't debuted yet. I think they had the same name. He recalls telling his mom that night that I'm going to marry her. And as they fell in love, I'm sure their teams found that this would be an excellent PR opportunity. Their careers can run side by side. It's very easy to market them to magazines, the Tiger Beats of the world. We can do tours, we can do music together. They did a song together. They did break up initially in 2001 to focus on her second album. They weren't quite seeing eye to eye. Plus, it was a 7-year
Keep it together,
age
Elliot. Remember that Levi's much younger than you, okay?
After 9/11 happened, by the way, Nick was in New York City at the time. She was obviously devastated. It was so close to home. You could have been there. Something could have happened to you.
First person I called was Jessica. That freaked her out, obviously. And out of that, she realized her love for him.
And so this put their lives into perspective, and they got back together, getting married in February 2002. Something I will say her father opposed. He thought she was far too young to get married, and he was definitely right. There was questions if Jessica was too dependent on Nick. Now, their relationship actually helped them break out of the teen market. I feel like before, because they were very teen focused, I'm sure a lot of adults were aware of, 98 Degrees and Jessica Simpson, of course, but they weren't invested in anything they had going on. So now they start getting magazines as a couple, covers as a couple, hosting gigs as a couple, interviews, and it helped broaden their profile and broaden awareness of their existence, their music, but also them as public figures. I hate to say this, creepily enough, a large storyline of their relationship.
Elliot,
was
check on Daddy
prior to
on the
getting
Life
married. This was a
360
question
app.
asked
He's
consistently
taking the
every
electric
interview.
scooter to the store.
Which we say, I mean,
Check
in
on
theory,
him.
I understand it, but how do you really do it? How do you?
Check on your dad. Life 360.
It's really hard.
Ken and Barbie, and they just could not believe that she hadn't lost her virginity yet and that she was waiting till marriage. Lachey and Jessica's show, Newlyweds, aired in 2003. Her father, Joseph, pitched the show. True businessman that he is, hoping it would get them to play her music and her videos on MTV, because they really weren't like that. They weren't pushing her music. This feels like, and I could be wrong, but this feels like one of the first ever celebrity reality TV shows. Definitely one of the first celebrity couples to give us a personal peek behind the curtains. So they were guinea pigs, if you will. I mean, reality TV shows now are commonplace, but it was still relatively new. And I will say, it didn't exactly help all of Jessica's reputation based off of comments and remarks.
What about
made on the
Verizon
show.
Family?
Critics flat out in the media, viewers flat out labeled her the ditzy blonde.
Is this chicken what I have, or is this fish? I know it's tuna, but it says chicken by the sea. That's stupid. Why is it called chicken by the sea or in the sea?
Chicken of the Sea is the brand. You know, because a lot of people eat tuna, it's like they like people eat chicken.
Long-standing stereotype of the dumb blonde. You have nothing else to say. You're just a pretty face, and there's nothing going on up here. All beauty, no brains. However, I would say equally that the show humanized her. Again, we talked about her being this simple and just being 100% valued for her looks. Jessica was absolutely in on the jokes, but some people actually kind of found her relatable. Coming into people's living rooms once a week, garnering 3 million viewers every episode. Insane. It was a smash for MTV. And it was a pop culture phenomenon. And from here, in some ways, because of the show, their relationship became a brand very quickly, and they had to chronicle that. They had to perform these roles on a TV. They were being recorded in their house 24/7. So it was a shock when they announced that they would be separating in 2005. She filed for a divorce, which was announced and finalized on June 30th, 2006, citing irreconcilable differences. Now, maturity or lack thereof was a factor in their split. They had a 7-year age gap, with of course Jessica being the youngest in the couple. Jessica said that he hated her childishness, that he grew very annoyed. Everything she would say, everything she would do was met with a snarky remark, actually quite degrading. If you watch the show, personally, I did not like the way that Nick talked to her a lot.
Well, then you get off your ass and do it. I've been here working my ass off for like the last 3 days.
Dude, I'm
All you
not.
do is come home and bitch about it.
I'm not bitching. It's so personal, Nick. You're not. I
Because
mean,
you're bitchy about it. You come in and you say little comments.
He seemed very irritated. He just had this like spirit about him. I
Soy
don't know.
boy.
That's why when he's on Love
Soy
is
boy.
Blind, Ultimatum, preaching about his marriage and all this stuff, I'm like, I don't know if I want relationship advice from Nick Lachey. But growing as people is inevitable in a long-term relationship. But the question is, do you grow together or do you grow apart? And even on the show, you could see